All right, time to get into WWF Raw for September 28, 1998. It's my life in a box. Like
right. Yeah, but that's not, that's not what we start with, is it?
No, of course. We get the Disturbed song. No, mommy, don't do it.
We got a war propaganda video or something here.
Also, a Martin Luther King promo. I have a dream.
Yeah, what the fuck is going on here?
There's tanks and Stalin.
Damn sick and tired. Damn sick and tired.
Damn sick and tired.
Damn sick and tired.
Damn sick and tired.
Watching you walk around with that belt.
A master plan.
He won't do things the easy way. You gotta do things the hard way.
So this is Vince, of course, once again trying to get the WWF title off of Austin, and he made up a plan that would guarantee that Stone Cold would lose the belt. And they show a shot of Stone Cold taking his pants off and hitting Vince in the balls.
This is cool. After WWF Breakdown '98.
Guess that name didn't stick, huh? They never want to keep that one. Breakdown.
No, it was on what, like a little sign.
Yeah,
Breakdown?
Yeah, it was just No Way Out. O2's logo.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So he's sick and tired, sick and damn tired, watching walking WWF. We see this later on in the evening again, which I was surprised by.
They do, yeah. It's like, I guess that was the like the theme of Breakdown was propaganda.
Yeah, I think so, because they talk about later on it's the same thing. And they said, you can watch this encore pay-per-view.
Yeah, watch it on
Which made me think,
Tuesday.
How much money you think back in the day when they didn't have services and shit, where like
people just encore
they would buy the encore?
They always did it, so it must have made money, right? I don't know why they would have kept it up if not.
Had to, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is just a weird way to, like, I guess, look back. I guess I don't know if I've ever bought an encore. I'm trying to think if I ever did.
I don't think I ever did.
I don't even know if I considered it encore. I definitely didn't buy it thinking it was an encore if I did buy it. You know what I mean?
I didn't buy any of them.
Okay.
I watched them illegally.
Okay,
oh
dude.
My.
I didn't know it was illegal. But I did.
You just had a special box that could watch everything
black
for
box,
free.
brother. Yeah, hell yeah.
How did I not know it was
that
illegal? Yeah. So you would steal a WWF pay-per-view, but you wouldn't steal a car?
No, I didn't know how to drive a car, so I would have stolen one if I did.
Okay. Fair enough.
Well, we start with the Corporation Town Hall. We have Vince McMahon and all the boys are here.
They come out to Austin's theme. What the fuck?
That's the Corporation's theme song.
No.
There was a weird glass break with no pop. This was the craziest thing ever. No
it was
pop
weird, wasn't it? Yeah, there was. Maybe the crowd knew. Maybe they had to retape it.
They liked Austin more than the theme song at this point.
Dude, so many fucking signs here. Like, I don't know how anyone could see anything at these shows. There is a million.
What I read. So many signs to go.
Yeah, it is crazy. Vince has the Smoking Skull title. He's with the Stooges. He's with Commissioner Slaughter. I was gonna say Sergeant Slaughter, but he is Commissioner Slaughter. I don't know if that's a downgrade or upgrade from Sergeant.
Oh, so now you don't want to be in the war no more, soldier?
Stolen Valor.
It was only good when you needed it, huh?
Stolen Valor, Sergeant Slaughter was very early Deadlock.
Yeah, you're right.
Why do we even talk about that? I don't even remember. We just did a whole segment saying, fuck this
fucking guy. Had to make sure y'all knew.
Fuck this fucking liar.
Well, you see how he ditched the garb and ditched the war and the army and America needed you, and now look
Saddam.
at you. Yeah, look at you.
Fuck you, man.
Hold on. So, deputy chief or deputy commissioner is above sergeant, so he was like an upgrade.
Oh,
I'm looking at the ranks here of the ranking system.
Well, you're not one of the soldiers anymore.
No, but he's like a commissioner. He runs the soldiers now.
No, Vince McMahon runs the soldiers.
Piece of fart.
Yeah, he's a liar.
Stone Cold Steve Austin's the only one in the damn war, and he's winning.
That's what it feels like.
Put his ass on the front lines, bro.
Yeah, really.
That's all we got. If he goes down, we ain't got nothing. If Austin goes down, the WWF is going down.
We're all their chips on Austin, and
we're gonna keep putting Undertaker in main events. We're fucked.
No.
By the way, just so you guys know, by the end of this show, this is the epitome of I'm done with the Undertaker. I can't fucking take it anymore, man. I can't fucking do it.
This anymore, man.
I can't fucking do it. I can't find the theme song is awesome, man. I thought the ministry was cool, but Undertaker might be the worst.
I can't wait to get to this later. This will be very fun. For now, Vince has the smoking skull belt in hand because of what happened at WWF Breakdown, of course. Where we don't know who the champion is right now.
No.
It should be Kane or maybe even Undertaker. But definitely not Steve Austin, right,
that
fellas?
son of a bitch, Stone Cold. No way. There was a sign someone hold out that said "Crucify McMahon." That was a little rough.
Well, that happens.
Yeah, happens to somebody. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So Vince decrees today is Stone Cold Steve Austin Day.
Oh, well, that's pretty cool.
He even has the welcoming committee here, Detroit's finest.
There's people.
Yeah.
There's little kids yelling "Shut up" and "Vince McMahon sucks" at him during this whole promo, and then there's also the crowd starts chanting, but I don't know if they're chanting "asshole" or "Austin," and I don't know if Vince knew either because he said, "What are you saying?"
They were
Vince
chanting
had a lot
both
of
at one
one-liners.
Yeah, that's true. I think it was both, Danny. I think you're right.
But yeah, when the little kid says Vince McMahon sucks, then they were chanting Austin as well.
Yeah.
Shut up, Vince McMahon sucks.
Full name them. Vince McMahon sucks.
Vince says there will be a new WWF champion here tonight, and they will get a new belt and not the shitty one draped over his broad shoulder.
Broad shoulder. Yeah, this is a championship belt that Stone Cold made for himself with a skull on it. And Lawler just blurts out, "How embarrassing." Oh, damn.
It sounded like he got the mic even closer to his face to say, it's like, how embarrassing. Okay.
You're right. He was really fucking loud.
Vince says that he will maybe put this smoking skull belt on his mantle in one of his homes.
Above my
All of
fireplace.
his other awards and trophies.
This is me cutting the promo as I would take my notes. There's only one place this championship is going, and that is above my fireplace on my mantle in one of my homes.
Did you do it in the voice?
Just like that, yeah.
In one of my homes. Yes, this is like a very crazy Vince, by the way. The cadence here, like he's not
This-
fully McMahoned
No,
out
This
yet.
era
so-
of Vince is crazy. We talk about it like a while, like all Vince's cadence, but like he definitely went on and on and on and on and on in
Honestly,
these promos compared to what he usually did.
His cadence here is Linda McMahon.
Yeah, he's enunciating and making sure
Yeah.
like that every word comes out of
Yeah.
his mouth perfectly.
Above my mantle at
um,
one of my homes. Yeah, it's like it's
with
just
all my
how
other
Linda cuts
awards
promo.
and trophies.
Yeah.
This is because he was on top here. He was winning. He took the belt away from Austin. He
Yes.
made sure Kane and Taker were together and that stuff. So he was winning. So when he's
This is
winning, he's different than when he's pissed off. Vince
yes.
McMahon.
This is also where I realized there is a million signs about head at this fucking show. Give me head. I want head. I need head. Suck my cock, please. Mr. Socko.
Head
cock.
very over.
Yeah, head super over. Big head guys here in Detroit.
So Commissioner Slaughter starts strapping up the smoking skull belt on Vince.
Yes.
And as he's doing it, he's strapping the box in the back. He's like on his ass, and Vince turns around and says, "What are you doing?"
I don't know if he's just taking too long or if he got a little too touchy or something. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
And then they play the Raw theme as Vince poses on the rope, and then they stop playing it.
For 2 seconds, I thought Vince's line here was pretty good. He goes, "I thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the evening." That was
Well,
the
that's
line.
very
And
nice
then he
of
gets
you.
on the
Thank
turnbuckle, and then they play the Raw, and it cuts off.
Yeah, he just Stone Cold's taunts in the ropes, and they play the Raw song for a second, and then stop, and then he just leaves.
Somebody just got fired big style
Yeah,
when
what
Vince
the
got back
fuck
there.
was that? Dude, I just that just reminds me. I saw a clip the other day. It was from, you might have seen this, James. I don't know if we watched this at your house or if it was just maybe we didn't or not. It was at, I think it was Anarchy Rules 2000. They do a thing where like it's I think Louis dangerously jumps Joey Styles in like the little area where Joey and Joe Gertner would talk behind the banner.
Yes, that's right. I remember that.
And it goes from that, and then it cuts to like the truck shot. And I don't know if this, I always thought this was a work, but I think it was like it was a real accident. Paul Heyman like fucking throws a stack of papers at the producer's head and says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
It shows the truck. That's funny.
You
as
can even, if
hell,
you
man.
turn the volume up, you can hear Heyman yelling.
It's hilarious to me that ECW even has a truck and
Why do they have-
cameras and TVs.
Why do they have a
and-
camera in the production truck?
for this?
yeah,
Paulie said, "Time to work, brother." It shows JR and Jerry, and a dude comes up behind him with head.
And he gets his ass whooped.
Security says, "Get your ass off the
Get
screen."
the fuck out of here, man.
I don't know if I've ever seen anyone pulled off screen like that. I don't even feel like he did anything. Like he just showed up with head.
He just got ran. I don't know, maybe there was something that happened where they were like ixnay on the fucking fans being close to the announcers like that, because a lot of the front row was sitting down and all, but this dude runs up and he gets fucking gripped and dragged away and probably beaten. It was a kid too, I think.
Probably stomped his ass out in the corner. Security guards came and jumped him too.
They show the cops waiting for Austin, and this is also where JR says, "Oh, Jerry, you know, you said you were going to talk about your confrontation with Jim Carrey." And then they fucking
we'll be right back.
They go to commercial. Then they come back with the New Age Outlaws doing his entrance. Road Dogg, by the way, looks like entirely like a fucking smacked ass here. This is insane.
That's a very good way to put it. Yeah, I mean, he definitely is road dogging. You know what I'm saying?
Fucked up hair, fucked up shirt. Billy Gunn is rubbing the strap of the tag belt on his cock and balls.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Road Dogg gets in the ring and he says, "I may require a little assistance." I said, "What the fuck is going on here?"
He just lost his voice.
I thought that's what happened, right?
Road Dogg came down here for this tag match. Oh, you didn't know? You asked me to call somebody. I was like, "Oh, okay, we're rocking." And he looks at the crowd and he goes, "Roger that." Now hold on a damn minute. I was waiting for him to say, "You damn right."
Yeah, what the fuck?
Roger that. Said, all right.
His hair was a little too tight. He does the intro.
His hair is crazy. I don't even know what's going on
here.
here.
Looks like a fucking chia pet, man. What the fuck is going on here?
I don't even know where you go in '98. Just like, give me this.
Fuck my chub.
Crowd though, super into the New Age Outlaws.
Oh my god!
Here at the beginning, super into it.
There's a long sign with a stick figure doing the suck it taunt, and it's awesome.
They love to suck it in the WWF.
They do.
They can't get enough.
There's also a Sable "Show me your tatas" sign, which Sable's not on the show.
Where the hell was Sable?
Not on the show. I don't know if she's. I don't know what she's doing. But fuck that, man. New Age Outlaws, go fuck yourself. I need to know about this fucking Jim Carrey thing, man. So they go to commercial, come back. Lawler and JR are just talking about Jim Carrey. Why'd they fucking have the New Age Outlaws out here for? What the fuck is going on?
They bring out the New Age Outlaws to do their bit and then talk about Jim Carrey.
What? They couldn't have waited a minute? Just fill the fucking spots with other shit.
Jerry Lawler starts talking about Jim Carrey, and all I can pay attention to is now there is a guy in the back with an ICP sign yelling, "ICP!"
There's a bunch of ICP. Oh, it is Detroit, by the way. Detroit is where ICP is from, so it's a lot of juggalos in the house. There's a guy in the front row, I'm pretty sure, all fucking face painted up as well.
Dude, there's a couple. Yeah, they look great. It was really cool. There's some like signs in the crowd, and like I think someone put the ICP paint on one of the heads that they had in the crowd.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, they had a bunch of cool stuff.
Shout out to
what
the clown.
was the Jim Carrey thing?
Well, the Jim Carrey thing, I'm pretty sure.
I didn't listen to Jerry.
He doesn't say.
He doesn't talk about
what it
it
is
because
here.
he says he.
Go on.
Doesn't he say he's gonna like? He said Jim Carrey has to come in person.
Yeah, he says until Jim Carrey shows up here in person, I'm not going to say a thing. But what you've heard is not true. What?
Okay.
What did I hear?
Well, Jim Carrey said, "I won't show up."
If I savagely attacked Jim Carrey, he'd still be in the hospital today. So I guess the rumor was he attacked Jim Carrey on the set. Did you watch that documentary Netflix did?
On what?
About that movie. I think it was called, was it Andy and Me?
The Mask?
No.
Man on the Moon.
No, it's about the movie. It's a documentary about the movie.
It's a documentary about Man on the Moon. And
Jim and Andy is what it's called. Jim and Andy is what it's called. It's on Netflix. There was a documentary on Netflix. Jim and Andy, you should watch it. It's good. It's about that. And it's about Jim Carrey, like, getting super into character. And he thought Andy Kaufman's, like, in real life just was a dickhead to Jerry Lawler. So he was just busting Jerry Lawler's balls the entire movie. But Jerry Lawler's like, Andy Kaufman and me were fucking boys. Like, why are you doing this shit? So that was,
I've never seen that. No,
yeah, it's good. You should check it out.
I think the incident was like they got Jerry Lawler, like, did he pile drive Jim Carrey or something? I don't know if he ever did, but he did some like fake stuff for the movie to promote it, and then they
broke his neck. That'd be crazy.
That'd be awesome.
Jim Carrey's not wasting his time coming to fucking Monday Night Raw.
There's no way.
Yeah, no way. He's like one of the most like biggest actors in the world in '98.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. What is he? I mean, he's probably every month is probably a hit movie. Like, what the fuck?
You're right,
dude. In 1994, he made The Mask.
Holy fuck, smoke it.
So Southern Justice is out here.
Dude, in 94 he made The Mask, Dumb and Dumber, and Ace Ventura?
Yeah, all those came out the same year. Isn't that crazy?
Fucking god. What a legendary run.
His His run is almost as good as Adam Sandler's.
That is fucking true. God
It's
damn.
hard. It's really difficult to
Yeah.
compete with Adam Sandler.
Shouts out.
Liar came out in 97.
Liar is awesome as well. Liar,
Yeah,
and then
wow.
Truman Show came out in 98, and
Batman Forever in 95.
Me, Myself, and Irene in 2000, which I think is underrated. I don't know if anybody even likes that movie, but
No, that movie's awesome. I love that movie.
Cable
Grinch
Guy was
also
96.
same year.
Wow, yeah. What was the same year?
Yeah, he ain't coming to fucking Raw. Grinch.
No fucking way, man.
Y'all are done, bro.
Get
No way.
the fuck out of here.
So Southern Justice is here with Jarrett. Of course, Southern Justice is Hog and Pig.
It definitely took me because I knew I remembered Midian, Dennis Knight. I was like, who is this? Who's this other fucking dude? But of course, it's the man. Was he Pig or Hog? This not Midian.
You talking about Canterbury?
Mark Canterbury.
Canterbury.
What a like. Listen, man, you want to work as your shoot name? That's fine, but Mark Canterbury is a fucking
Canterbury.
Yeah,
What's wrong with that, man? He's rocking over here.
Canterbury.
And Dennis Knight, he still hasn't been fucked and sucked by the APA yet, so he's still rocking.
He
Southern
hasn't been
Justice
thrown
style.
into the Black Rain room yet.
The hell?
He's fine.
Help! Sorry, we gotta get Jim Carrey on the show. We can't get you out of that room. Sorry.
What the fuck would Jim Carrey come out and like get pile driven by Jerry Lawler?
You know
What's he
what?
gonna do here?
Jim Carrey probably would have done GTV, Jim TV.
Yeah,
Probably
right.
been sweet too.
Yeah.
Well, if you can imagine, by the way, New Age Outlaws versus Southern Justice, if you could imagine it in your head, it went exactly how you imagined it.
You are right.
Jeff Jarrett's here, man. Come on now. That's his boys, Southern Justice, because there is
Jarrett, by the way,
his hit squad.
is working.
Yes. Jeff Jarrett tried his best here. Good for
Yeah,
him.
he's definitely, that's a good way to put it, trying his best.
Dude, but fucking, I don't know. I think Mark Canterbury and Billy Gunn start this match with a crazy running spot that ends up with Mark Canterbury hitting a wheelbarrow faceplant on Billy Gunn. I was like, what the fuck is going on here?
For a second, it looked like they were going,
Yeah.
and then maybe
Well,
not so much.
Well, Billy Gunn then hit the slowest running knee of all time to Mark Canterbury, and then and then Billy Gunn hits the rocker dropper. I guess it's not the Famouser yet. How's it not the Famouser yet? Or does JR just say, "Fuck you, man. I'm not fucking
He
going."
call
That is a
whatever you
rocker
want.
dropper.
Yeah.
That is the rocker dropper, and you are the fucking rockabilly. Fuck you. You should be in Southern Justice with these fucking bitches. Mark Canterbury works better than you.
Jeff Jarrett tries to interfere here.
This is holy fucking shit, man. Fucking what the fuck is this? Please
Yeah, well,
explain.
he tries to interfere here. He tries to grab the leg. He's trying to get in here. You know what I mean? He wants to use the guitar.
To break up a pin after the rocker dropper.
Of course, using the guitar is a great way to do it, but that's not what happens. So, he ends up trying to use the guitar. Road Dogg ends up getting it from him.
Right.
The
The pin does
and
not get
then-
broken up. I don't understand what happened here.
I think he just kicked out.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I think
that's
he just kicked
great.
out.
Fuck your fucking move, Billy. I moved fucking shots. I told you.
Well, it wasn't a Famouser yet. It was a rocker dropper. And then fucking shots. So Billy Gunn's got him. He's got him into pile driver, I guess, is what he was going for.
That's
right?
what I thought. Yes.
I was thinking in my head, I was like, okay, well, it's probably the pile driver.
Maybe jackknife powerbomb. I don't know. whatever
From
you
that
want.
position.
You could do anything from that
That's
position.
just jackknife powerbomb. That move sucks. Dude.
Fuck over.
Road Dogg grabs the guitar and then hits him in the back. I think it was Canterbury.
He
That
does
was
hit
the
Mark
pile
Canterbury.
driver.
Canterbury. Yeah.
He does hit Mark Canterbury in the back.
With the guitar. Billy Gunn's obviously not happy. They get DQ'd.
Why the fuck did he do that? What's wrong with you?
I actually don't. Yeah, I don't know. Like Road Dogg DQs him. I think he was just so flustered with Jarrett and all this shit. He's like, I'm
Sure.
just so over this
And
shit.
he fucking hates Mark Canterbury.
This is my favorite feud ender right here. Is the guitar to the back DQ.
If I could go back,
Well,
I would
we
ask
move on.
myself at 12 years old, who is Mark Canterbury?
If anyone ever asks you about feud enders, it's Mark Canterbury guitar shot to the back.
DQ.
That was a career ender. I don't know if Mark Canterbury shows up again.
Oh, I have speaking of questions, what are the guitar players from Marilyn Manson doing in the crowd?
What? Are they there?
That's what they said on commentary. I don't know
Marilyn
why.
and Manson.
Both of them.
Both of them, and Mark Canterbury.
Mark Canterbury is here.
So he smashes him with a guitar. Billy Gunn is obviously pissed. He argues with Road Dogg. And then X-Pac comes out here, red gear, with an injured eye. And of course, Billy Gunn pokes him in it.
I think all of DX is beyond fucked up. Like, it's actually crazy because Triple H comes out like a wheelchair.
Oh, we gotta go back to the Xbox though.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
He goes, you don't need that guitar anymore.
One eye.
I don't need
He's
an eye
got
anymore.
One eye with his hair over his eye, I think, and then
What?
Billy Gunn shoves him, but he shoves him in his eyeball.
He shoves him by his fucking face. What the fuck is he
That's
doing?
X-Pac doing his best Scotty Riggs impression here. He's looking quite good.
Why? When did X-Pac start wearing red? Because in my mind, he started doing that when he was with Kane, but this is not Kane X-Pac time.
No, he wore red before in DX.
European champion X-Pac wore red.
Yeah,
of
you're
course.
right, you're right.
Europeans with the red, of course.
This was like, for whatever reason, one of my favorite wrestlers ever back then.
I mean, X-Pac was cool as
my
fuck.
dude.
Yeah.
I always used to love the spin kick.
Did you like Mark
Light
Canterbury?
you up. Canterbury.
Did
Yeah,
Mark,
I mean, he's part of one of my favorite tag teams.
did
Southern
Mark
Justice.
Canterbury make it into a single WWE game?
Yeah, he was as Hogan.
He was in all of mine because I created him. Mark Canterbury.
He was Hogan Pig, bro.
I don't think Hog and Pig were in a game.
Yes,
He
they
was
were.
Hog
WWF
and
Raw
Pig.
for the. They had
I
the
don't think
slot
that's-
bucket in Raw, or was it Raw Rumble for the SNES?
I don't know if you're telling. Are you? Oh,
The
yeah.
Sega Dreamcast.
Are they?
They had, no, SNES. They had the slot bucket in there, bro.
I believe you, but I don't know if I don't
Maybe it was
remember.
Royal
This.
Wrumble. Maybe not that. Can't-
Maybe
they were
did
like
you
the
create
same
them in your
game.
game and just think of this that happened?
No, that was James. James is one of the Mark
Oh,
Canterbury.
okay, sorry about that,
I always called him M. Canterbury.
Mister
M. Canterbury.
Yeah.
Mister Canterbury. See,
Well, guess what?
Dennis Knight was only in SmackDown in WrestleMania 2000, according to Cage Match.
Dennis Knight, first off, insane that Dennis Knight is still rocking past this point.
Dude,
D.
he's
Knight
around
and
for a
M.
while.
Canterbury are rocking.
D Knight?
Mark Canterbury's not rocking ever.
Jay Carey's coming.
Mark Canterbury wrestled last year. What the fuck? As Hog.
Oh, that's
He was on the
awesome.
he was on the Hall of Fame.
IWC show. He was on IWC shows last year as Hog.
If I'm bringing Mark Canterbury back, I'm bringing him back as Hawk. I mean, that's probably the move.
He also wrestled as the Master Blaster.
That's awesome.
That's a good name. Good for him. And Blaster.
George South trained
Blaster.
George South?
Canterbury.
North Carolina
G
legend.
South trained him.
Based and
Based in George South build.
George South built?
Taking it back to 98.
all of the stars are here.
So X-Pac has an injured eye, which I thought was gimmicked until I saw his fucking eye.
Is it actually fucked up?
It
I
is
think it's-
fucked
Oh, I didn't
up
even
bad.
see it. Okay.
It is either he has pink eye or it is just he got hit in the eye big
Someone
style.
shitting
and
and
some
farting
No,
in
no,
his
they
eye?
talk about it. They talk about what happened to his eye, where
Oh, what happened?
he takes a guitar shot to the head, and it
To the
gets
eye.
stiff.
and he gets sawdust in his eye. Is what
Holy
happened. They're like,
shit.
fiberglass
That's
or
crazy.
something, whatever they said. I can't
No,
remember. what it was,
sawdust is
but-
right.
No fiberglass.
No, it was the light tube juice or whatever got in his eye. The
Light tube
new
juice.
Jack style.
No, they take all that out.
Oh, yeah,
No way.
they take the juice out.
They take the juice
So
out.
yeah,
of the
so
light
he
tube.
gets fucking pie face. JR's talking about X-Pac
When do we get to
facing-
talk about Triple H in a wheelchair?
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming.
Okay.
So JR's talking about X-Pac facing Val Venis later and says, you know, it's always hard when you face Val Venis. That was definitely a Fed line to JR.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Also,
100%.
Yeah.
Speaking of Venus, there was a "Suck Me Venus" sign in the crowd, which is
Oh, that's
good as well.
fantastic. So here comes Triple H. Because Billy Gunn is pissed. He leaves the ring. He pie faces X-Pac, fucks him in the eye. Triple H, to stop Billy Gunn, wheels his wheelchair in his path. And
What is he in the wheelchair for?
he's injured.
Oh my.
Because of breakdown.
Yeah, he got injured or
okay.
something. I don't know what happened. China's here. They're both in glasses, and they confront Billy Gunn, and Billy tells them to both fuck off, and he walks away.
That's a big part of this, the glasses. The China glasses are crazy as hell, man.
Are they
like,
the same?
No, they're like hers are like triangles.
Hers are
He's
like
got the China guy.
Terminator.
He's got Triple H has a little tiny glasses.
Yeah,
that
you're
are
right.
on
He's
his
got the
eyes.
oval joints. Yeah.
That's what. Come back and tell your 12-year-old self that Triple H is coming.
Triple H coming out of the wheelchair and The little jeans is fucking awesome.
Video package from the beginning of the show plays again, breakdown style.
Yeah, talking about Stone Cold. Stone Cold won't do business, so I had to do it for him. What does that mean, Vince?
That is an insane line, by the way. Because I feel like they didn't do any of that on the rest of the show. He's going into business for himself.
I had this written down as the JFK Stone Cold refused to do business promo. JFK was at the beginning of this.
Dude, you know what's crazy is like around the same time in WCW, like this month, is where they started using more and more insider terms. I think this is the same week that
Stooge.
Bischoff also said you want to go to your 10-year-old son's wrestling tournament to skip work.
Yeah, that's why do you think that was? Why was that both at the same time? Do you think it was just like because obviously DX had already DX'd Big Style at this point.
Sure.
So maybe I don't know if it was WCW was trying to like, all right, we got to do this now, and WWF was like, all right, well, we have to do more of that now too.
Yeah, probably, pretty much trying to one up.
Yeah, I'm sure they definitely like played off each other as much as they could.
Yeah.
Well, Michael Cole's at the DX locker room, and they are stuck, and someone's got to help them open that door.
Michael Cole is outside the DX locker room to get some answers, but he's not going to get them right now. See you later.
Okay.
What the fuck? You can hear people arguing with there. He's in a white WWF button down and jeans, and he says, "Well, if I got any info, I'll bring it to you." Get the fuck off my screen, Michael Cole. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
There's a ruckus of some sorts going on in the locker room. Right.
Billy Gunn is repeatedly poking X-Pac in the eye, and he just can't stop. Triple H is running into the lockers in his wheelchair.
He's running into the door. That's what it was. And the door's shaking.
He's trying to. I can't turn left in his wheelchair.
X-Pac can't see, and Triple H can't fucking walk.
Triple H is like, "Hey, X-Pac, can you push me around?" And he can't see him. He's pushing him in.
So we have Dan Severn versus Owen Hart.
Submission match.
Oh, Dan Severn comes out with the NWA belt and the UFC belt.
Dude, the UFC Ultimate title, which I was losing my mind over. It's awesome. That was like that was a tournament from like 1995. He just does the
That's
belt.
awesome, dude. That belt was pretty cool too.
He fought Tank Abbott in that tournament and beat him.
That's fucked up. Well, Tank Abbott's coming back with a vengeance in WCW, buddy.
He's going vengeance is one way to put it for sure.
He's coming back, and 3 Count's going to pay for Dan Severn's shit.
So SummerSlam last month, Dan Severn did not throw in the towel for Owen Hart when Owen was in the ankle lock in the Lions Den match against Shamrock. And Owen Hart took that personally because he thought Dan Severn should have ended the match instead of him.
You should have made me quit.
Fucked up. Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
You should have made me quit. It's crazy.
He was honest. It's not a bad angle. He was upset that the guy he thought was watching out for him did not watch out for him. Oh, fuck you, man.
Yeah, I mean, I always love seeing the ref on the top of the Lions Den. Hey, call the match. Yeah. Call the fucking match.
It is I mean, that was never in any games and anything, but I love the Lions Den. I thought it looked cool as hell.
Yeah, I think that's what they do fight pit stuff now, right? It's kind of like the same idea.
I think they're doing the fight pit again. Like they just.
Yeah, they are.
They should do the same finish.
This one?
Someone doesn't throw in the towel, yeah. I don't know who's in the match or anything, but I assume it's Dan Severn or Owen Hart.
It's not Dan Severn or Owen Hart. It is or Ken Shamrock. I think it's Riddle and Seth, I believe it is. And
well,
they should. Do you remember
do the one I mentioned?
Do you remember the Lions Den finish when I think Vince or someone just hit Ken Shamrock in the fucking head with a chair and Vince beat him?
How many times does this guy get hit in the head?
You have to ask how many times Ken Shamrock's get hit in the head. You can't just tell.
Nah, man, he's been hit a multitude of times.
The Rock one is my favorite one.
That was unbelievable. That's like the craziest shit in the world to me, man. That's awesome. The brutal one. The camera shot on that is incredible.
Oh my god, it's perfect.
Holds deep behind him and just
swings for the fences. Fuck you. The Rock was not fucking around with chair shots. You were taking them.
Especially the Ken Shamrock.
If you're a Ken Shamrock or a Mick Foley, you can fucking go to hell.
You are taking it tonight.
If you're Kane, I'll be a little. It's all right. You're good, brother. Got respect for you, Kane. So Dan Severn starts this match by taunting Owen by acting like he's going to throw the towel at him, and then throws to the outside. And Owen took that personally and rushed him down. And Dan Severn belly to bellies them. They're just throwing each other in this match. This was actually a fun little match here. They're just doing a lot of
it's definitely more of a fight, than anything.
JR says Dan Severn is known in the Ultimate Fighting game as a grappler. All right.
Thank you, Jim.
So is
Jim.
Owen Hart.
Yeah, Owen Hart. I don't got any. I don't know who this kid is actually.
I don't have any statistics on this.
No
guy,
notes
so
on this son of a bitch here. Does he do the rocker dropper? I'm not too sure.
Well, he better.
So they're like double legging each other, doing belly to bellies. Severn hits a running power slam, and then fucking puts Owen in the fucking dragon sleeper. I was like, oh shit, that's awesome. He's gonna just fucking win here with the dragon sleeper. And then Severn goes, I don't know, what was he going for, a fucking shovel driver here? What was he doing here?
Thought
Reverse
maybe
suplex?
reverse suplex.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It was gonna be gnarly, whatever it was.
Yeah, you're right. And Owen said, I'm not taking any of that shit. Instead,
Oh,
I'm going to reverse into the Owen driver.
Holy fuck.
And then Dan Severn, after he takes the Owen driver, starts selling like he broke his neck.
He's dead. He is dead. Fucking Owen hits him with the Owen driver. Owen's concerned. Severn's just laying there, not fucking moving. The referee is waving Owen off, and you can hear JR move off mic, and he goes, You're gonna have to stop the match. It's like they're trying their best to make you believe that Owen Hart has broken somebody else's neck once again with the Owen driver.
Owen's last few years in the WWF are,
Interesting.
I don't really know even the word to use here, but great is not probably one of them.
Scuffed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm not
scuffed
sure.
is probably the best.
Like
word.
doing this and then the Blue Blazer thing, and then,
Yeah.
and to be fair to the Blue Blazer thing, I guess he did make the best he could out of it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
sure.
Like everything Owen did, it was still at least interesting at the
Yeah.
very least. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Like when you look at when you look at Owen when he was feuding with Bret, and like even after that, like, you know, like not feuding with Bret, like Hart Foundation with the Slammies, Owen, like that guy's rocking. But like here, it's just like they're just doing some bullshit with him. Like it's so different, you know. We all obviously we watched WCW the previous week, and the comparisons with WWF and WCW. Like it's funny, like, you know, Kevin Nash dumps the Giant on his head with a power bomb. Kayfabe breaks his neck, and they ban the power bomb. Here, Owen breaks Austin's neck with an Owen driver, and they said, "Hey, go out there and fucking just keep doing it and break somebody else's
Just do
neck."
it more.
And kayfabe, yeah, just keep doing it. Obviously, it was a work though. Dan Severn
Yeah,
was
but,
also.
Did you ever hear Dan Severn talk about it? Because he actually talked
No.
about this.
No, what do you say?
He said that it was supposed to be a recreation of the Stone Cold move, but the reality is he did drop him on his head.
Oh my God.
He hit the top of his head, and he felt like a bolt of lightning going down his spine. He said he could move his hands and feet, so he like dodged a bullet here.
Dude,
but
that's
he
even
also
crazier.
says that Owen didn't apologize or take care of him or anything.
Well, they said, "Owen, do what you did to Austin." He said, "Okay."
He said, okay.
there's no safe way to do that, really. I don't know.
I mean, he was doing the Owen driver a lot. Like he's all right. Like I didn't know. That's
yeah, I
crazy.
think the only reason it happened to Steve Austin was because he thought he was going for the tombstone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That probably
I
makes
believe
sense,
I
yeah.
believe that's what he said ended up happening.
And
I don't really know what Dan Severn.
damn, they say
So-
go out there and do a work neck break, and Owen almost shoe breaks your neck. That's scary as shit. Dan Severn also said they pitched him being in the Ministry. He was supposed to be in the Ministry and come out with 666 on his forehead, and he said, "I don't really want to do
I
that."
remember that.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
offended. Big
He was
style
offended.
by
Yeah, he said,
that.
"No way, I ain't doing
Yeah.
that, dude." And then they fired him. All right.
That's crazy, man.
Oh, you're not gonna do
Yeah.
business.
So
Get
you
out
were
of
in the
here.
ministry or you were fired. And he said, well, I'm fired. I said, all right, well, Dennis Knight's got your job then.
And we're gonna throw him in hell. It's fine.
That's crazy. I would like to know what WWF did with that room that they used for Dennis Knight when they turned him into Naked Midian. I like to know.
They did not. That's
Did not turn him
what
into
happened.
Naked Midian.
He did not.
Oh, I must have misremembered that.
A Mandela effect. I know. It's
That's
hard.
even crazier.
Thank you. I agree.
Undertaker warped his mind and made him just want to be naked all the time.
Naked Midian.
And that was his
I
name. You are
First-
naked.
in Midian.
And Midian and M. Canterbury.
Yeah, but hold on. We have to take a commercial break. Triple H knows how to take care of business with Stridex.
Dude,
Triple action pants, Tony.
Get the Triple H poster right now.
mail your name and address, and you get this Triple H poster if you take care of business with Stridex Triple Action Pads. That's, dude, Stridex pads, whatever fucking formula they had in those fucking things, I feel like that is like toxic, burning your fucking forehead off. That is
fucking
not
toxic gas, man. That was in the Stridex pads were in the Anarchist cookbook.
That is not meant to fucking be used on humans. Like
it's like this little circle thing that you rub on your face, and it's just like
stings.
You're like a greasy little pimply kid, and you're rubbing your Stridex all over your face.
Oh, Triple H uses this? Yeah.
Triple H knows how to take care of business, so I'm going to use these Triple H pads.
Yeah, what does that mean?
It only takes 6 to 8 weeks to get this poster.
Fuck yeah, man! By that, in 6 to 8 weeks, Triple H is out of DX.
I think he said something like, "Get Stridex so you could deal with the tougher things."
Great. Do you think anyone has this poster,
dude? For sure, I bet somebody did because people, a little.
Yeah, I see the poster, but I can't like find anyone that like has
like not eBay listing. Or
by
anything.
the way, no one ever found that The Rock fucking Southwest magazine. I never saw it anywhere ever.
Oh yeah, you're right. I didn't see.
So I think that was a fake. Fucking, they lied.
You just made that up. Yeah. Holy shit, dude.
Oh, fuck.
Dude, this Triple H Stridex poster is crazy as hell. By the way, I cannot imagine a world where you would use this, dude. I think the shirt that Triple H is wearing in this thing says "Triple Action Clean."
Is it Stridex shirt?
Triple Action Clean, and it's got Stridex in the background.
What the fuck, dude? Somebody's
got
to
get this.
Yeah, somebody's got to let us know.
If you don't, then we're gonna remake it.
Yeah, get it close.
So back from commercial, Dan Severn's getting a neck brace put on.
Yes, he is.
Back from the Stridex Triple Action Pad commercial. Dan Severn has a broken neck.
Thankfully, we do have an ambulance ready for him.
We have the same doctor who doesn't know if the baby is alive.
Dr. Lipshit?
Doctor.
Dude, when if you break your neck, the fucking first thing you do is you put on a neck brace and then you fucking build the fucking Legos around them.
The first thing you do is you get the stethoscope out and you
check
gotta make sure. Yeah, make sure
then
you
make sure his eyes are okay.
Check his eyes for oxygen, of course.
Dude, they're fucking loading up Dan Severn on the fucking stretcher and all that shit. They put orange bricks next to his head for some reason. I don't know.
He was sturdy.
Of course. There's no commentary during this at all. Until at one point they're putting him on a stretcher, and it had to have been JR because he just goes.
I heard that.
I thought it was hearing things. I don't know what that was.
Just cough straight in the microphone.
That's that brisket cough. I know you had a brisket sandwich over there.
He got it from a fan in the crowd. Give me that sandwich, son. That's what I had to move him.
That's pretty good.
I had to move him.
That's like when you eat McDonald's when you know you should, and you just have like that fried Big Mac cough.
That happened to me during
It's
watch
that
this.
phlegm. It's that phlegm, bro.
That too much fast food that you shouldn't eat cough. Yeah.
So Dr. Thunder starts checking Dan Severn's eyes.
Oh my!
And then he checks his eyes and he looks back and he says, "We're gonna be okay." Great
fucking
diagnosis, Doc.
You can't do that. That's not how it works.
It takes a whole nother commercial break for them to get Dan Severn from ringside to the top of the ramp. The fuck are you guys
Dude, you're
doing?
right. They show the whole Gurdian thing. Like,
what the fuck is going on here?
Dude.
So we come back from commercial. They recap the Owen driver, and Dan Severn's being loaded into the ambulance. And the only thing I could think of is I was looking around to see if Buff Bagwell and Scott Steiner were here to start whooping his ass.
Oh, so it's the same week.
It's the same
It is
day.
the same week.
It's the same day.
It's the same day.
The same day. Yeah, you're right. It probably happened at the same time.
2 ambulance segments going on back to back.
That's
awesome.
crazy. How the hell did they pull that off?
I don't know. I was
WWF was the king of ambulances, though, man. They used the ambulance for so much.
Yeah.
Drive it out and then drive it back. Keep it coming.
To the local medical facility.
Of course.
They're going.
Well, we have Vader versus Al Snow up next, which is an insane matchup here.
It's Vader time, motherfucker. Vader's with Commissioner Slaughter because, and I was like, JR says, Vader with Commissioner Slaughter. I don't get it.
I don't get it. Me neither.
There's also a sign as Vader's walking out, and it's the Batman symbol with a ball sack. Oh, that was pretty
Can you
cool.
imagine seeing that thing in the sky?
You see that in the sky? I would start acting
Cool.
up. So they recap last week. Al Snow beat Sergeant Slaughter in a boot camp match. Did we watch that show?
No, I don't think so. I looked up Deadlock September 21st Raw, and I don't see it.
Okay. So I don't know
Wait.
why I remember that.
No, yeah, we haven't. I don't think we've done
Okay.
it. But I'm sure we have.
So they fucking it came up. So maybe they recapped it on fucking something else or something.
Hey,
Yeah.
speaking of boot camp matches, do you want to know all the boot camp matches there ever were in history of ever?
No.
Sure.
All right,
Oh,
Sergeant Slaughter. All right, throw the format out the window.
No, go on.
Slaughter versus Iron Sheik was the first one.
Ah, boy.
That one got 4.5 stars by the
No,
Wrestling
the fuck it
Observer.
didn't.
Yes, Colonel De Beers versus Sergeant Slaughter.
Wait, you got 4.5 where? On one?
Observer?
On one, 4.5.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Then Sergeant Slaughter versus Triple H in '97. They had a boot camp match.
maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Al Snow versus Sergeant Slaughter, and then the final one was GI Bro versus Sean Stasiak in a boot camp match.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Where was that? What company?
That was WCW for sure.
ECW probably. I don't know.
Classic.
So yeah, last week Al Snow beat Slaughter in a boot camp match. Then the Stooges jumped Al Snow, and then Too Good Scorpio made the save.
Cool Scorpio made the save. I said,
Because
what the hell?
they're in the job squad, of course.
By the way,
yes.
I thought at first that Sergeant Slaughter was supposed to be like Harley Race. Like I thought he was supposed to be like Vader's dude.
Yeah.
But
No.
then they said that Sergeant Slaughter was in the boot camp match. I said, so he just was like, hey, Vader, I'm going to come out for this one.
This match is about Sergeant Slaughter and Al Snow. Vader is a prop.
You're
That
right.
is insane, man.
Vader was so good too. To
It
just
is
use him like
insane.
this. Holy shit.
Vader's still the fucking man. He can still fucking go, man. What
He
the
looked
fuck?
good in this match, too. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, around this time, I think, is when they were making him drop weight, and he got fucking sick.
Come on, man.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Come on.
Anyway, Judgment Day is brought to you by 10-10-3-2-1.
Fuck you, man. 10-10-220 for life. 10-10-220 presents WCW Fall Brawl. That's what we're watching.
Dude, there's so many styrofoam fucking heads in the crowd. Like you said, there's one with the fucking painted up ICP style.
That's awesome,
yeah,
dude.
That's cool.
Did they pass them out at the shows? I know
Maybe.
they
They
did.
did.
ECW, but
Yeah, they did at ECW for sure. I imagine
I never
they
did.
the
I
same
never
year.
saw them when I was in a WWF show, or like when I went to an event. I never.
They
saw
didn't
that,
sell
but-
them at shows, did they?
No, maybe.
Oh, maybe they did.
They
Yeah,
should have
maybe.
if they didn't.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. So Vader bumps Al Snow down, and then Al Snow starts talking ahead, and JR takes offense to this. And JR says, you know, Al Snow is a couple pieces of bologna away from a sandwich.
Okay.
What does that mean? And
Well, you know, he's got bread sandwich otherwise.
well, is a sandwich bad?
Well, if I don't got no damn brisket on it, I'm not eating the damn sandwich.
And Jerry Lawler says, oh, he marches to a different kettle of fish. And JR says, what? And Lawler says, you heard me. Anyway, Vader is wrestling. Vader is
Yeah, that's
here
pretty
wrestling.
sweet.
Vader is here. Al Snow fucking attacks him. He can't get him down, so he steps on his foot comedy style and then clotheslines him.
Yeah.
The Mastodon Vader, Big Van Vader, legend.
I couldn't believe that he bumped so early and like off a foot stomp. I said, okay.
Al hits an enziguri and pins him, and Sergeant Slaughter is convinced this is the finish of the match because he pulls Al Snow out of the ring. Al Snow enziguri to Vader.
Hey, you know what? What is
Big
a
Van
finish?
Vader.
What
Yeah,
is a
that's
finish?
obviously that's the ghetto blaster, so that could have been the end of the match, of course.
Well, Al Snow goes to hit Slaughter with head, but Vader clubs him from behind. The ref is arguing with Slaughter, and then Vader gets hit in the head with head, and Al Snow pins Vader.
Wow, that's
But as you will notice here,
thankfully
Vader,
we know what's happening on WCW, so we can toot on over. See what's popping.
Vader kicks out a 2.9 here also, if you didn't notice. I don't know
He
why.
does. He kicks out before 3, and the ref said, no, that's to a
Fuck
3.
you,
We're
no,
taking it
That's
home.
fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
The ref starts
Vince
spitting
said, you
on
count
him.
that no matter what.
Yeah, ref starts spitting and stomping him out. Fuck you, Vader. We don't
They all
fucking
take the
care.
boots to him for no reason.
Vader
Dude,
is
Vader would have
gone.
fit in great in WCW at this time, by the way, 98.
Yeah.
Dude, that would have been crazy.
Why did he leave WCW?
I think he was taking Japan dates more and more.
Okay.
And then WWF paid him a good amount, and he wanted something new, I think, and then took that. And then obviously,
Sure.
that Shawn
You
Michaels.
know, I'm
Vader
thinking
is
about
gone in.
Vader could have fit in the pink and black NWO Wolfpack. That would have been awesome.
Holy fucking
goatee.
shit.
With the goatee. Yeah, that
Dude, somebody
sweet.
made that on the Reddit. It is the craziest fucking picture I've ever seen in my life.
I saw that. That was incredible.
That is fucked up. I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Vader's last WWF match, I mean, he comes back and beats like Heath Slater eventually, I think, years later, but his last match was a loss to Edge in October of 98 on Heat.
Well, I think he has some GHC title runs
Wait,
after this.
That's like a month after this because he loses to Bradshaw at Breakdown. He's gone like they are getting him out of here. You're losing to everybody.
That Vader still protected himself. He's, I'm kicking out at 2.9. I don't care.
You're right.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care.
No one else is going to
happening.
protect me, so I have to.
Yeah. Yeah, he goes back to All Japan and he teams with Stan Hansen and they win the fucking 98 World's Strongest Tag Determination League by beating
We out here,
Kobashi
bro.
and Akiyama.
That's real shit, man.
Yeah.
Well, Billy Gunn is seen leaving the arena, still in his knee pads. With
Shower dodging
suitcase.
Billy Gunn? Fucking stinky bitch. Get the fuck in that shower. Take your
He's
fucking
going
gear
straight to
off.
the airport in the gear.
Shower dodger Billy Gunn walking by the cops. Get in there, man.
Well, the WWF Rewind brought to you by 10-10-3-2-1.
When is
We are
this?
not as good as 10-10-220. That's their logo.
There's more numbers. It's higher numbers. It's got to be better.
Gangrel is here with blood, and he says that Edge will come.
Gangrel with blood.
Edge will come.
Kai and Tai jumped Edge, and then Gangrel made the save and said, "Oh, my dear Edge, you will come." What?
What does he mean by that? What is that?
That is, what does he mean? I think we know what he means.
Even more absurd is this next fucking match for a shot at the European title next week. A 4-corner elimination 6-man matchup.
Hold on. So they show this graphic, and
Crazy.
I was okay. 4 corners limit. Is this tag style? Is that what's going on here? Because before they announced what match it was, he said coming up next 4 corners elimination, and then they went to commercial.
Yeah.
I had no fucking idea. We have Edge, Draws, D'Lo, Mark Merrill, Gangrel, and Jeff Jarrett. What the fuck kind
An
of match is that?
unbelievable
Crazy
lineup.
graphic, man.
Yeah,
Crazy
it
graphic.
is
The craziest
unbelievable.
shit ever.
Yeah, like
Holy
everyone,
shit.
like half of them are in sunglasses.
That was a look, dude. The glasses.
That was great. Oh yeah, Tony tweeted. That's right. Yeah, everyone is in sunglasses except for Edge, or sorry, Draws and D'Lo. Everyone else is rocking the
I
glasses.
tweeted it, and someone said that's a crazy blunt rotation.
Yeah, so 6 corners. So
Crazy blood.
it's 6 people in the match. 4 are in corners, tag style, and 2 are in the ring, and it's also elimination.
The rules go out real fast because this match turns crazy real fast.
Yeah, so we start. Edge does his entrance. He's the only entrance we see here because he's a big star, and he attacks Gangrel right away. And then they're fucking doing stuff, and then Edge does the Lamai Straw Cradle to Gangrel, and Gangrel is eliminated. Just fucking fuck out of here, Gangrel. You're a bitch. See ya. So D'Lo is in next. D'Lo bumps Edge around and says, "You better recognize." This is also blue D'Lo, which is fucking crazy.
Fucked up. It's fucked up. Guys
is
is
like-
crazy. He's
it's
got
like
the
when
chest protector
in-
but blue on, right?
It's
On
yeah.
the back.
It's like
the
in
back is
WrestleMania.
blue, but the protector.
I think the front was blue too. The protector is the regular protector, but like the gear underneath is
Yeah,
blue.
yeah. That's what I mean. The chest protector is black.
It's like in WrestleMania 2000 or No Mercy where like they ran out of ideas for alt, so like Viscera's like in all gold for some reason.
Right.
Like,
D'Lo ran out
Yeah,
of
yeah,
attire.
yeah, blue D'Lo.
What is my alt attire?
D'Lo's yelling at the crowd the whole time. He says, "Who sucks now?" And the crowd yells, "You do." Jarrett hits Straws with the stroke, doesn't pin him. No one acknowledges it. This is not his fucking finisher yet, I guess. It doesn't. This doesn't exist in his arsenal
This
yet.
is just like we've done this like I guess maybe it was like the week before or the week
Yeah.
after. I guess he does it again. And we're like, why does he keep doing the goddamn stroke? He's not pinning this dude.
Fucking do something
But
about this,
yeah,
man.
I guess it's just a move he was rocking at the time.
Yeah.
What was his finish then? The guitar?
The
Figure four, maybe?
Yeah.
Figure 4. Yeah, I mean that's all.
The
yeah, that
guitar
was
is
his
also
move.
right. Yeah. But in the games, his finish was the stroke. But I don't know if it was called that. It's just like front-facing Russian leg sweep or some shit.
Yeah, you're right.
Some weird shit. I'll just write some bullshit. What is this?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Jarrett then, after hits the stroke, wobbles his head at D'Lo and says, "Oh, how about it, D'Lo?" I don't know why he's upset at D'Lo.
He hit a super nice drop kick. Hey, how about that?
Yeah, how about that, D'Lo?
Okay.
Draws does the cactus clothesline of Jarrett to the outside. They're brawling out there, and they're fighting. And then all of a sudden, another referee runs in to stop them from fighting and yells at them to leave. And I said, "What the fuck is going on here?" And it turns out they both got counted out.
Yeah, they both got counted out in record time.
Unbelievable amount of time. Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Well, this is, of course, the unprecedented 4-corner elimination 6-man tag match where you have a 4 count to get back in the ring. That's all you can do.
This is, what a crazy matchup, man. They're like, we got to get these dudes all in the same match. We have to.
Yeah, this is the European division. Of course, you got to get them
by
in there,
any means.
European division: Edge, Draws, D'Lo, Mark Merrow, Gangrel, Jeff Jarrett. So,
well, Edge hits the Frankensteiner on Mark Merrow here.
He does. Yes, that is fucking cool.
Looked pretty good. D'Lo tries to hit the lowdown, but misses, and then ends up hitting Mark Merrow instead.
Dude, Mark Merrow, I think, goes for the shooting star, but D'Lo bounces the ropes and just crotches him, which leads to the Rana. I said, "What the fuck, man? I want to see the shooting star, bitch."
His is always crazy as hell, too, man. Yeah, he was a crazy bastard. Yeah. And then it hits Mark Merrow, and then Edge pins Merrow.
Yes.
And then Taker dives on D'Lo Brown.
He's going crazy. Yeah.
The Taker, Edge used to do the take. Edge's moveset is like, at this point, pretty nuts.
Yeah. He's
Frankensteiner, Taker dives. Yeah.
He was probably doing electric chair
crazy.
Too, right? Like shit like that.
Yeah, he was definitely doing the execution and the edulator and the ejaculation.
Ejaculation, yeah, that's right. Making sure you got that one on there.
I always do have so many edge moves.
Yeah. Edging.
Well, Gangrel is here with Blood and Christian. And D'Lo.
No, that is not. I don't know who that is. Who is that kid? Who
Gangrel
is that kid?
And that guy. It's that guy.
Kid.
Who's this blonde hair bastard? Gangrel is here with Blood.
Who is this creepy little bastard?
Well, it distracts Edge long enough for D'Lo to hit sky high and win off the distraction.
Yeah, and then Gangrel and that kid leave through the crowd, and then Edge.
Don't they say that Edge and Christian are brothers?
Eventually, yes.
They do later, yeah.
Yeah.
Why didn't Edge go, "My brother, what are you doing?"
Brother!
My brother! Don't you talk about my brother.
Yeah, that's what he should have done. He should have the voice and everything. Don't you talk about
yeah, just blatantly points down, "That's my brother."
I thought that's probably what they were going to do or something. My brother!
Oh my God, I haven't seen him in so long.
Do you think the Woodman was talking to his brother?
Don't.
The Woodmaster you talking about, man?
Yeah, the Woody.
I took to all my brothers.
Yeah, he was down in the hood right
and
now.
Sisters.
I know Gangrel was rocking out there.
With the Blood and his brother?
With the Blood and Christian.
He's fanging and banging, all Crip style.
24/7.
Absolutely.
24/7.
Respect the legend, man.
So the cameraman follows Edge as he goes through the crowd, and then a fan gets in the way of the camera and starts throwing up Suck It and throws up the Wolfpack.
Wolfpack's for life. I'm glad he understands that.
True, absolutely.
I always love that there's people at the WCW show that would have rather been at WWF, and there was people at the WWF show that would rather been at WCW every time.
That is 100% true.
So Edge chases him through the crowd. Obviously, that's his brother, so he's gonna have to figure out what's going on with that. My brother.
That's my brother.
That's exactly what happened. And then, of course, the Corporation Town Hall #2.
They just before they show a fucked up Vince picture with a Photoshop smoking skull belt, and they won't.
That was fucked up so bad.
It's crazy. It's EFED style.
What were they even using back then? Was Photoshop rocking at this point?
I don't know if Photoshop was.
I always think about that. What programs were they? Paint.
There was this place called Corel Draw. You ever heard of Corel Draw?
No.
I remember that from back in the day. That program was crazy. You could have like lightning bolts and spider webs and shit back in there. It was crazy.
They should have did that.
Yeah, it's the lightning bolt belt.
Oh, Corel Draw's still going on, man. That program's still rocking today. Holy shit.
They also
everybody's using it.
No, rocket is an interesting way to put it.
That's right. That's right.
I'm still rocking with Corel Draw in the 2022.
They show 15 different shots of this between the first segment and here of the cops outside with the fucking lights
Detroit's
on.
finest.
They just
Detroit's
won't
finest.
stop showing this fucking shit.
Dude, This image right here, Tony put in the chat of everybody in the room, the Four Corners elimination thing. They definitely coral drawed these glasses on Gangrel.
No, this was his fucked up render.
I think he uses
Those
this.
are drawn on. But this was Gangrel's fucked up drawing every time.
Yeah, he always is fucked up like this.
Oh man, yeah, you're right. We gotta get some pictures like this. They gotta be crazy, coral drawn. And we will also update Gangrel's photo with more glasses.
Just hanging off his jacket and shit.
Yeah, but it shows the police backstage and there's a fan in the back of the Wu-Tang Clan shirt.
Dude, that is awesome. I thought it was a cop. I said, whoa.
The cops hanging out off-duty police. Wu-Tang's for life.
That's awesome.
So in the ring, there is a new WWF title belt in a clear case with a red velour as Vince is going to crown the new champion here tonight.
Is that a new belt? Did they already debut it? And then he goes to Smoking Skull and then they bring this back?
I think what happened was March 98, he got the big eagle, but it was the old WWF logo. So then he got the Smoking Skull, which had the scratch logo.
Okay.
And then in November, he got the scratch logo big eagle.
I see.
Vince brings out Undertaker and Kane.
Suck it.
And the crowd chants Austin the whole time.
Absolutely. Taker comes out outside Timberlake style and lasers on his face, of course.
Always.
Especially when he's doing the eye roll thing. People are like going in on his eyes with the lasers. Kane
does the pyro taunt and no pyro, by the way.
Yeah, well, I guess it would have killed everybody.
That's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, what would Kane would want with the belt?
I guess I don't know, really.
Power.
Yeah, I guess so. It's like,
he wants the fat paychecks that come with being champion.
Yes.
I would like to pay my taxes.
I'm hitting the pay window.
Yeah, like, that shit is never explained, I guess, with Kane. Yeah, like, did Kane have a bank account?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know. He definitely didn't have a money guy.
How did
Kane definitely didn't have a money guy.
How did Kane get from town to town during this time? Kane was driving a car. Kane drove a car.
Yeah, you saw him when he rolled up that one time in the sweatsuit,
with the jumper,
and the jacket.
Oh yeah, the jumper. Yeah, Kane's beast
in the
his
car with the
bag,
mask.
his roller bag, and the jumper.
That's a different kind of shark.
Kane's going through the airport. TSA pre-check.
You think he wore like the? I guess it wouldn't matter because it's not like they would know. But you think he wore like the mask in the airport?
I feel like before like fucking 9/11, you could do whatever the fuck you want in the airport. He probably was full gear in the airport. Hello, I'm
You're
Kane.
probably right.
Oh, that's Kane. Let him through.
That's probably exactly what they said too. That's WWF's Kane. Yeah, you let him on through.
Get in here.
Thank you. He probably talked like that too.
He had the voice box.
No TSA at that point, so they were rocking.
I found a picture of Kane at the airport. As I was looking up this to see what he looked like at the airport.
That's Karrion Kross.
Who the fuck is, yeah, you're right, man. Get this fucking picture out of his chest.
Tommy with the cord shirt.
This is Kane at the airport too.
No, this
He's
is
reading
fucked
through
up.
that night script. You will kill him.
You're losing again.
You're losing to Big Daddy V tonight, brother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I actually found it. Hold on. This is like more modern, current, to go with the era of like Kane. You know, here it is.
Yeah, sure.
This was him at the airport.
Oh my!
Tony,
Diesel power, Kane.
This is a picture of Diesel.
Yeah,
this is actually Kevin Nash
on his stomach.
Dumbass. So anyway, Kane comes out here, no pyro. Vince starts talking, but that doesn't fucking matter because Stone Cold is driving into the building on a Zamboni.
Oh, it just shows the Zamboni. Is Steve Austin's little head in the background?
He just drives in on a Zamboni, and Vince says, "What the?" It's like a cutscene.
Oh, wait a minute. What is that?
Don't you let him in here? Didn't they have the entrance blocked off with cop cars? Did Austin
Detroit's
drive?
finest.
He drove over them.
They had lights and they had barricades of you just running over it and run over lights.
Ran all this shit over.
And
Detroit's
the Miller Lite
finest.
Zamboni, that's the most base vehicle of all time.
Dude, the Miller Lite Zamboni's dragging fucking wires behind it and shit. Oh my god, they're lucky the feed didn't
he
cut.
cuts out the audio feed for the commentators at one point.
Yeah, they can't hear
he drives
shit.
over all the wires. It's fucked up.
None of the cops can stop him. They're just waving their arms at him.
No,
and
you know
Austin's
how
like, fuck
fast
you.
a Zamboni is.
Fuck you, I'm
was
gonna
moving.
Zamboni. Oh my god, he's going at least 10 miles per hour.
Dude, if you tried to do any of this in GTA, you'd get blown up by the military in 3 seconds.
The police would pull your ass off the Zamboni and shoot you in the head and kick your body. Dude, every shot it showed of Steve Austin before he got to the arena was just his little head sticking out above the Zamboni.
You never saw his face, just his chrome dome.
That shit was funny as hell, man. Like, oh, wait a minute, what is that? There's just Steve Austin's little head.
So Austin's
awesome.
running over lighting rigs, and JR is having the time of it. Like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
He loves this shit. That's
Stone
his best
Cold
friend.
is here. Stone Cold. Austin drives out through the fucking truss, slams into the ring. JR is practically doing fucking cartwheels on the announce table for how excited he is here. Stone fucking Cold, Zamboni style. Hell yeah, look at that ball showing bitch go. Runs up on top of the fucking Zamboni, flips everybody off, and then does the Kane clothesline.
Dude, that's the craziest shot of all time.
You're right, Tony. It is like literally like Steve Austin flying clotheslining Vince McMahon is like maybe like a top 5 moment ever.
Whoever thought of
WWF.
like how can Austin get around the cops was like the craziest thing ever. He'll just jump over them. That's fucking
Yeah, he'll
awesome.
jump over
Yeah,
him
he'll just jump onto Vince.
off of his Zamboni. And the only thing just as memorable as Austin clothesline is Austin blow up doll being thrown into the ring. Inflatable Stone Cold punching bag being thrown into the ring as Austin is whooping Vince's ass.
Shout out
Fucking him
Detroit.
up. That is awesome. He's beating Vince's ass. The cops are arresting him.
Dude, he flying clotheslines Vince McMahon on a Zamboni, and Kane is just sitting on the apron, and Undertaker's got his hands on his hips in the ring.
Yeah, no, why are they not beating his ass?
He is beating the fuck out of Vince, man. Good lord.
The way Austin always punches Vince is funny as shit. It's like the same exact punch that he does to him when Vince is laying in the hospital bed.
Yeah, that's all I hear every time he does it. Oh.
So the cops grip up Austin, they arrest him. Vince goes up to Austin and grips him by the face, and Austin somehow double legs him in cuffs. It's the most impressive thing I've ever seen.
He uses his body. Yeah, it's a very interesting way to do it, but he did it, so shouts out.
Austin gets taken out by the cops, and Austin says, I ain't through with you, Vince. I ain't through with you not yet by a long shot. That's like an all-timer line,
all-timer Austin. For some
my
reason,
God. Yeah.
Thinking back on this, I don't know why, but I always think, oh yeah, this is how the show ended, right? But no, not at all.
It should have.
This was the top of the second hour, right?
Yes.
It just started. Yeah, I saw the little copyright thing on the screen.
That
okay,
some
so
bitch
then-
ain't gonna be safe from Stone Cold. As they put him in the cop car, like trying to put him in. He said, I've done it before, don't worry.
They're actually very nice to
Yeah.
Steve Austin here. They were pretty accommodating.
Well, Vince is not happy because Vince is charging up as Austin's being put in the cop car. He said, take his ass to jail. You go to jail, you son of a bitch. And Austin gets back out of the cop car, and Vince is flipping him off.
Vince is flipping off. These are legendary
Let him
Vince
go.
flip-offs in this episode, by the way.
Yeah, you're right. Let him go. Yeah, let him go. Like, Vince is going to fight him now. And then Austin gets put in the cop car, and they drive away. Stone Cold is arrested. He's gone. And Stone Cold Day, Stone Cold got arrested.
Wow.
This is
that sucks.
bullshit.
That's fucked up, man. Doesn't make any sense.
I love that Vince wanted to fight him after he was handcuffed and in the car. He said, yeah, let him go.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
That's great. Also, Detroit's Finest had a perfect opportunity here to arrest Undertaker or Kane. Someone in that family murdered like the whole family or something. Just so everybody knows.
I feel like
that happened.
I mean, every town they go to has the ability to do so. I'm sure the incident where Undertaker burned down the house or whatever to kill Kane and his family probably happened in one of these cities that they go to regularly.
We just over that. We said, yeah, Taker, you're fine.
Walk right through,
You're
Mr.
fine.
Mr. Kane.
You Taker, you come on in. You're looking good.
First
there,
class,
buddy.
Undertaker. Get your ass over here. Thank you, sir.
Get on in.
Get that teardrop on there. There you go.
Well, why don't you, get your DX shirt? You want your
Holy
down where's
shit.
down here t-shirt?
That
More of
shirt
this.
that shirt sucks.
It's just a bunch of damn fonts on the front of the shirt. and an
Down
arrow.
where? Down here. Is it
Okay.
Like where? My cock, right? Is that what you're saying? My
yes,
cock?
I
Down
think
here,
so,
my
or
cock.
your belly button.
What
No, 'cause
about my
it's down
cock?
here on your belly button. It's just down here on your stomach.
That's where I'm hiding some stuff in there, like pennies. Put some pennies in there.
You got pennies in the button?
Sometimes you got to put them somewhere.
I got something else in the button.
What?
So we are back in the ring with Undertaker and
No.
Kane and
Yeah.
Vince.
Vince came all the way back here. What, did Taker and Kane just stand there the whole time? They just never left.
Hands on the hips, did
Yeah,
not
you're
care,
right, yeah.
not even once.
Full gear, by the way. Both of them are in their gear, as they always are.
Of course,
I guess.
ministry gear too. This is crazy looking.
Yeah, Kane in the full fucking I guess Kane never did have casual gear, did he? He was always you never
That
saw Kane
sweatsuit
in
that
just
one time.
Yeah, I guess that one.
Okay, that's always.
Yeah, when he was getting when he was doing a DNA test with Paul Bear, that was also another look.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
That was crazy.
So Vince says that he has been attacked by Steve Austin 3 times in 1 week.
How could you let
Kane and
this happen?
Undertaker were supposed to protect Vince McMahon, and they
Yes.
did not live up to their word.
And I'm not. You didn't live up to your end of the deal, and I'm not gonna live up to mine. That's mine. And
Well, Kane and Undertaker have to face each other at
Yes.
Judgment Day. Is that right? For
the
the
title.
WWF title. So this was supposed to be one of them getting the title tonight. I thought in my brain, for some reason, that this is where Kane was just awarded the title.
does that happen?
It does not happen. But
Okay,
in my
but you
head, I
thought it
think I
was,
got this.
sure.
I think I got the awarding, I guess, awarding him like this storyline of
Sure.
awarding someone the title and Kane winning the title and then being presented the title on Raw where he lost it.
Yes. Yes, that's fair.
I think I mixed those two up in my head. So I was like, Judgment Day match. I was like, oh, okay. It's
This
the Steve
is
Austin one.
something else here. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Well, Vince makes Steve Austin the guest referee. Now, why does he make Steve Austin the guest referee?
Well, of course, because Stone Cold can't stay out of Vince's business, and he's not staying out of your business, so I'm gonna put him in it. He's gonna be the special referee, and Stone Cold. I hope that somewhere your cellmate is telling you all this right now. What?
He's already in jail.
He's already in the cell right
He's
now.
in jail, yeah.
I'm gonna be
They
there.
booked him and everything.
And watch him suffer the indignity of having to count one of you two monsters to the WWF Championship. That's a crazy. Count one of you two monsters to the WWF Championship is a crazy term.
So, Kane versus Undertaker
Right.
for the WWF title.
Judgment Day.
There has to be a champion.
There has to be.
So, Steve Austin, the Zamboni man, is the guest referee to crown the new WWF champion.
Of course, well, he presumably also he will be out of jail.
You're right. How does he get out of jail?
Vince booked him for a fucking pay-per-view. He's in jail. He's in a jail cell right now. How do you know he's getting out of there, Vince? Wouldn't you want him to stay in jail?
That's like TEW, book a star, and then he goes to jail, and then he's main event's ruined.
Vince, are you not pressing charges to keep him?
He will be released on October 18th at WWF Judgment Day.
In a different city. He will be able to get there in time.
We got your flight too, buddy.
Mr. Steve Austin, just come on through.
Except next week is the hospital episode, and Austin just shows up and hits him with the bedpan.
Austin is a doctor next week.
That is another man. That's Dr. Steve.
That's Horace Hogan.
That's Dr.
Dr.
Steve
Boulder.
Williams. Dr. Steve Williams.
Yes, of course.
Different man completely. He's just also bald.
However, so Vince says, just so everyone here tonight is not cheated. And I said, no. No,
It's time.
No.
We have to get it. That's
This is
In
where it
right.
ended,
this-
and I saw Psychosis wrestle on WCW Nitro. I
Tony,
think it was
thank
good.
God
Psychosis
you said
and
it.
Ernest Miller.
Thank God you
Yeah,
said
that
it,
was
Tony.
a good match, man.
Tonight, in this ring tonight, you will see Undertaker and Kane in a handicap tag team match. I said, interesting, okay. Against 3 individuals. I said, what the fuck? What's going on here? Ken Shamrock. I said, oh, that's interesting. Okay, I like Ken Shamrock. Is cool. Mankind. So that's weird. Mankind's a face. All right, that's no big deal.
I'm kind.
And The Rock. I said, what the fuck is going on here? What the fuck?
We're cooking. We're cooking.
Mankind and Rock fucking feuding and stuff, and Rock is probably feuding with Shamrock and all that shit. Okay. Huge pop from the crowd, though, for this. So I was like, all right, whatever, they're fucking going.
They love The Rock and Mankind. The Rock and the Sock.
Yeah,
they can't get enough of these two guys.
The Sock wasn't here yet, James. The Sock's coming next week.
No Sock?
Sock debuts in a week.
Nah.
So they love the Sock, though. M-Kind.
They will love the Sock.
This next week changes Mick Foley's career forever.
It really does. You're right.
Which is absurd.
Yeah.
I really like the Mankind thing here because he is a crazy bastard.
He is crazy.
Is the best way to put it.
He gets crazier
but he's not,
through this episode.
Yeah, he gets crazier, but this is like a crazy. He's like in a split right now between the Mankind he becomes and the Mankind he was. So it's a very interesting time for him.
It is cool.
Vince says, I would like to wish you two the best of luck. You know why? Because I think the two of you are going to need it. Because as far as I can go, it's like dealing with the handicapped. One's physical and the other's mental. Undertaker then takes a second.
No, Undertaker does not say anything after this.
Undertaker takes a second.
We just move on.
Undertaker grabs Vince McMahon.
Would you like to know what he says, Tony?
No.
You need to know what Undertaker says here.
Taker,
because it is
life.
legendary.
I used to like this guy. I used to like him.
First he says, you. He grabs him by the jacket. He says, you need to wash your ass. I said, what?
That's right.
Wash your ass.
That's right. No, that's right. Yes.
The next time.
Vince McMahon's ass needs washing.
The next time you get out of line with either one of us, you're gonna be the one handicapped. And that I will promise.
What was the disciple doing on Nitro?
You know, Undertaker said, Vince, I got this line. I got to hit here.
Every single time. Undertaker would have this one line and he would make the other dude say something in the promo so he could do it. It's just like the learning tree line.
Dude,
it's just like the polio line.
The polio line. Yeah.
By the way, Nitro was Goldberg and Jericho thing happening, so that was awesome.
Ralphus is there.
Oh my God. Yeah. Destroyed, decimated.
Yeah, it's
so as Undertaker proceeds to tell Vince to wash his ass,
you're gonna be handicapped. Fuck you. Don't you fucking say that shit.
Why do you say that?
I love how you know what, you did it really well because he pauses really hard.
Yeah, he does.
Need to wash your ass.
You.
Okay.
That's sound advice. Why don't you tell Billy Gunn, his stinky boy, all the way to the fucking airport right now?
Full gear. Taker and Kane turn around, and then Vince gives them the craziest middle fingers of all time.
It's like photoshopped middle fingers. They are gigantic for some reason.
Thumbs out. Fucking big thumbs out, double middle finger style.
It's like Eminem style. He's just 8 Mile. It just flips him off big style. He flips off and mouths, fuck you. And then Taker turns around immediately and catches him. Oh no.
So Taker punches the shit out of Vince.
Punches him in the head.
And then proceeds to do the craziest beatdown of all time.
Dude, Taker punches him in the face. Vince takes the craziest bump backwards, and then Taker mounts him and grounds and pounds him. But like with punches, like he's like as if Vince was like very wide.
Wide Vince.
He can only punch the sides of him for some reason. He's just throwing these crazy punches. He stands up. And then Kane walks over and he starts stomping him out. Taker and Kane start stomping him out.
Stomping Vince McMahon out here. Taker and Kane, the brothers of destruction.
Full gear. A red carpet. The crowd's losing their minds. I'm like, this is all fucking sick. And then the Undertaker has to do some bullshit.
Dude, Vince said, look, man, I got to have this leg thing for the hospital thing. Taker said, no problem, dude.
Got you. I've been watching Dan Severn.
Taker starts WWE 13 limb working. This is crazy. He drops the elbow on his leg.
He does.
Dude, it's like an objective. Like, attack the leg with L and a circle.
Make his leg red health.
Yes!
Okay,
Oh
can do.
make his leg red health for the next fucking scene. He fucking dropping elbows on his knee, and then Kane goes outside, and Kane is killing the Stooges and Sergeant Slaughter. He is killing them, and we don't get to see any of it for some reason, because the important part is we have to see Undertaker put Vince in a knee bar. What the fuck? It's fucking forever, too. He's fucking has him in a submission, a knee bar in the ring as Kane is throwing Gerald Briscoe into stairs and dragging people around. What the fuck, Undertaker?
This is how I used to play online after I hit 20 finishers in a row when they said kicked out at 2. I'd be like, all right, then. I got you, no problem. So, yeah, he's got him in a leg lock. Kane, they go to the outside now. Kane puts Vince's leg on the steps. They separate the steps here. Vince's leg is on the bottom half of the steps, and Taker has the other half of the steps. And then he slams it on Vince's leg.
So sick. And Vince's cell is crazy here. He just starts shaking and
Why did they drop the elbow and put him in a leg lock if you were just going to drop the stairs on his leg?
Soften him up.
Taker said, I'm doing the leg lock thing. I've already got it in my head.
I got to establish my moveset.
You got to work
What
on
if he
it.
started using that? What if that was the Taker care of business, is the leg lock?
Fuck, yeah.
No.
Vince probably got to the back. That fucking didn't work. That just don't do that shit. That looks stupid.
He's like, you got to come up with something else. How about that Dan Severn move?
Listen, I understand Dan Severn joining the ministry, but you can't just take his shit. JR is losing his mind on commentary. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! And then Taker and Kane just leave, walking over all of the bodies that Kane left on the fucking ground on the way out.
I love that JR was like, the way that he sold this was very cool, because like he was in the leg lock, he was dropping the elbow or whatever, but it wasn't until he slammed the stairs on his leg that JR was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Because you should have just done this first. You should have just punched him and then dragged him to the outside and then popped his leg.
Yeah, why did he work? It really doesn't make sense. Why did he work his leg?
I have no idea. The leg lock was crazy.
You know, because
we got 20 minutes.
he had no limb damage. You had to get it to red, before he could break it.
Yeah, I guess
that's
you're
understandable.
right.
The OMG wouldn't activate.
That's
until
fair.
You're right.
That's
You couldn't do the stair spot if you didn't have the OMG
no
activated.
QTE. Yeah.
That's why Mark Canterbury never made in any games. He didn't have any QTE skills.
Don't you fucking talk about M. Canterbury like that.
And Midian made it in though, and he was doing just fine.
And Midian is crazy. We have Farooq versus Mark Henry up next.
Before
Tell him,
this,
Tony.
as Vince is dying here, you hear gunshots and bombs go off.
Oh my! What is that right?
And then it's the Raw return soon or whatever. Raw continues. The
Rolls
lower,
on after this. Yeah.
the lower third. Oh, every time they play lower third, there's like this loud gunshot and bomb explosion. It just threw me off in this moment.
Okay, I thought you meant like there was like gunshots in the backstage.
No,
or
Detroit
something.
City, baby.
We out here?
That's what I felt when I heard it, because like, what the hell? And then the graphic comes in like a second later after the gunshot sound effect. It's crazy.
They recap the Stone Cold arrest, and then they go to Vince on a stretcher. So, and then, God damn it, Dr. Thunder is back.
He's checking the stethoscope. He's got to make sure he's good.
I don't know. Is it broken?
Dude, Dr. Lipschitz.
Is it broken?
Vince is on a stretcher. The doctor, to help Vince here, to assess this ankle, he is grabbing the top of Vince's foot and trying to just put his ankle back into place. Get the fuck off my ankle.
That's how it works. You just put it
That's how it
back
was.
in place.
And they're waiting for another ambulance because Dan Severn left in the other one.
This is 1998 medicine right here at its finest. We're seeing it in action.
So fucking Dr. Lipschitz is trying to fucking put his ankle back together. All the while, Mankind is reaching in with a soda to try to give it.
Get this away! Get
Let's give
away!
him a soda. He gives him a soda.
He keeps trying. He gets a little drinky. What's up?
You don't even know it's Mankind, but you can tell by the shirt and the arm. It's just.
And the reaction, Vince is like, it's a very serious, get this away from me.
And then he tries to give him candy.
This is awesome, man. This leads into the greatest angle.
Yeah.
This is all, you said it before, but this is like this is the WWF. This whole like 4, 5, 6 weeks here is the WWF.
It's all timer stuff. Yeah. It's like it's a crazy run of just like unbelievable. Like all the segments you see between like fucking September to like November is like stuff that is played to this day in video packages.
So now we have Farooq versus Mark Henry.
Yes.
China is the special guest referee for this one.
Well, because of course, last night on Heat, Mark Henry attacked Triple H. And then China whooped Mark Henry's ass next to an ambulance, which is crazy. That's
so many ambulances, man.
That's a crazy place to beat somebody up. And then the refs grab China and pull her away from the fight, and Mark Henry laughs at her. And then China breaks away from the refs and grabs a lead pipe and smashes Mark Henry with it and knocks him down. And then she starts rubbing her ass on his face.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, you like that?
What are you doing that for?
Yeah, I guess so.
Triple H is probably like, what the hell is going on?
Why'd you do that?
That's crazy.
She just starts.
What the hell are you doing for?
Girl.
We just watched the episode where Mark becomes sexual chocolate. So this is super weird, like going back to before he's sexual chocolate and like seeing China just, look at my ass.
Eat my ass, Mark Henry, right now.
That's crazy, man.
Eat this fucking ass.
So Henry immediately takes Farooq to the outside, fucking drops a leg on him.
Drops him on the floor.
I keep forgetting that Henry does the leg drop without the splash at this point, which is crazy to me.
Yeah, it is weird.
Henry then pins Farooq, but China does not count the pin.
Well, she may not be the most objective official, if you know what I mean. If you smell what I'm cooking.
Oh my God. That was crazy as hell. Jerry goes, all right. Yeah.
What the fuck is he talking about?
If you smell what I'm cooking.
If you smell what I'm cooking.
Yeah.
This is a whole fucked up, like this is like a Mandela effect match. Like this was put in after China rubbing her ass on his face and JR just doing lines.
The show definitely ended on the last segment, so I don't know why we're here.
But you're right. This is like on the network when they, like after Attitude.
After Raw, yeah.
This is the Tri-Moon clips. Yes, I know these.
Yeah, exactly.
Of course. So Mark Henry goes for a gorilla press slam, and China low blows Mark Henry, which causes Farooq to fall, and then she fast counts the 3, and Farooq wins.
Who appointed China the referee of this match?
Triple H.
Because like DX isn't cool with Vince or anything, right? Like, did Commissioner Slaughter do this? Commissioner Slaughter can't like DX, right?
Yeah, you're right. I don't know.
What the fuck
China
is going
just,
on
I
here?
think it's like one of those things where you just put on. If you have on the ref shirt, you're the ref.
That's okay. That's fair. I guess
that's like
fair.
wrestler rules, I guess.
Yo,
yeah, you're right.
What about Farouk's sick ass theme song here? This was crazy. I don't even know if I've ever heard this.
Yeah, it was
before.
like a remix. Yeah, this was crazy.
It was awesome. Yeah, I couldn't even find it. I'm trying to find it now, but it went hard as hell. I said, what the fuck is going on here?
Well, some dude walks into the ring with a FedEx, by the way.
Yes.
After this one.
Yes.
And gives it to China. She just opens it, looks at it, and she's confused and pissed and mad and upset.
Well, this is,
she rips it up and throws it.
She's served papers here, which was where the Mark Henry sexual chocolate thing starts, really, I guess. Like, she was served papers for sexually harassing Mark Henry. Well, she put her ass on his face.
Right, yeah. Put an ass on his face, and then Mark Henry said, "Ain't no way."
China said, "What do you mean? What did I do wrong?"
I thought we were cool. Yeah,
I thought that was fine.
So Vince McMahon is being put in the ambulance.
Finally.
And Mankind is still trying to give him a little drink.
Just drink the soda, Vince. Drink.
No, get away.
Get the fuck out of here.
I love how he just fucking could not stand Mankind at all, man.
That's awesome.
I love the relationship between them.
It was
very
good, yeah.
We go backstage. Michael Cole's interviewing Ken Shamrock.
Never got an update from DX, huh?
Oh, yeah. What about? They're still stuck in the room?
Triple H's his wheelchair is now fucking flipped over.
Someone's got to go help him.
So, fucking Michael Cole interviews Shamrock here. And at first I thought Ken Shamrock was wearing a bra. I was like, what'd they do here? What is going on? But it was his gloves. I said, oh, okay, what the fuck?
This whole thing is crazy, by the way. This promo is very AI generated here.
Hold on. Tony, did you read this promo to your Google Doc?
I did.
Go on.
Oh my!
Go on.
Well, I had to. I only wrote down a little bit. I don't like
right, that's
Detroit
fine.
much, and I don't like what happened last night. And I owe every one of you a payback. Let's get it on.
Yes, pretty much. He names everybody in the match. As far as I'm concerned, I owe every one of you. And tonight, it will be payback time. Mankind, don't think I forgot about the chair. Let's get it on. You think they just watched UFC and heard John McCarthy fucking say, let's get it on? And they said, oh, that's your catchphase now. Referee catchphase.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Steven Regal vignette. The real man's man is coming.
Yeah, he's working. He's a man and he's working. That boy working. He's working.
Yeah, he's getting that work done.
He's doing that work.
Hands dirty.
And then when he debuts, and I'm pretty sure he's drunk against Goldust. And then he gets fired.
Ooh, is that right?
I believe that's right.
Goddamn. That's a real man's man. What'd you want?
That's a man's man right there. Yeah,
what did you want here?
Hard day at work, and he came home and he won a couple drinks, and I just got to go beat up Goldust, man. What the fuck?
Were they going to debut him against Goldust and lose anyway? Did he lose? Yeah, because Goldust is getting like a push. He's coming back.
I'm coming back. That's his whole thing, is I'm coming back.
Yeah, I'm coming. Okay, I hear you.
I believe we have a no contest here because Kane comes out and tombstones Terry Runnels.
What? Wait, what?
Oh, no, okay. He goes to Tombstoner and the ref saver, and then he chokeslams a referee.
All right. No, I hear you.
He also chokeslams Regal and Goldust as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, to really move on here, we got the Headbangers versus the Oddities, of course, up next.
Golga and Kurgan are the team for the Oddities. The ICP are also here, by the way. Of course they are. And
They barely showed them.
Yeah, they should have just had
They're
the
in
ICP.
Detroit.
They should have done like a 4-on-4 with ICP in the match and let ICP get a splash win or something, right? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was surprised, honestly.
Maybe they did something like in the commercial where they sang the song for the crowd.
Oh, by the way, Golga has new Cartman doll this week.
Well, they ripped up the other one. They destroyed
fucking
other
son of a
Cartman, the
bitch.
Headbangers, the bastards they are.
That is a feud right there. Destroys the Cartman doll, so now we have a match. That's storytelling,
They
boys.
destroyed Cartman. You're right. They destroyed Cartman doll, and they came back with a bigger Cartman doll.
Huge, massive, dude. Luna is holding the Cartman doll at the end of this match, and
On
it
the
is
apron.
massive.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. So, anyways, this match is.
Headbangers invent the world's greatest tag team fucking spot. It's crazy. ICP trips Mosh as he hits the ropes, and then Kurgan hits him with a fucking splash, and they win. And then Kurgan starts dancing, and I'm very excited to watch that.
Yeah, Kurgan dances. Luna's got the big Cartman doll. Golga's fucking happy. And we don't fucking see ICP.
They get in they trip him up, and then they get in the ring, and that's where you don't really get much.
You
ICP
get like a
here.
side shot of them.
I don't even know. Surely they mentioned on commentary ICP are from like Detroit here,
I
right?
don't think did they?
I don't remember hearing it, but you would think so, right? No.
That's weird,
What?
man.
I
That's
don't
weird.
think they do.
Well, The Rock with sideburns cuts a promo,
Yeah.
and he is not happy about teaming with these jabronis.
Well, Michael Cole tries to interview him, and The Rock says, "Shut up." The Rock says he would do what he would do. He went at the pay-per-view. He went into the people's cage, flexed the people's eyebrow, hit two people's elbows, and now I got to go into the same ring with the same two jabronis. The Rock is now the number one contender of the WWF title. The Rock could care less. He says could care. Very prominently could care.
He could,
Could care less about being number one contender, whether you like it or not, whether this piece of trash likes it, whether this big fat female piece of trash likes it. What the fuck?
Who the hell are you talking
What'd
to?
you do? What'd you do to you? There
Oh,
is
there's
nothing.
Michael Cole.
There is nothing that can compare to being the people's champ. This is like in between phase Rock, right? Like this.
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
Yeah, because
Like he's just getting there type of shit.
I think so. Yeah.
Fucking sideburns are immaculate, by the way.
Yeah, they are. Anyway, Val Venis is getting sucked off backstage.
No.
Yes, he is.
No.
He's still in the company, and he's
You
getting
got
a
to
blowjob.
get this fucking guy out of here.
No, he's getting a blowjob. He's got head.
What-
Head is here. It is with Val
Well,
Venis.
WWF Raw is brought to you by
Val Venis is getting
WWF
sucked
Raw
off.
is brought to you by Starburst.
Val
Need
Venis
a
is looking
boost?
for her ear. Terry needs her earrings. Then
He's
Terry
gonna
comes up
He's
and
gonna star burst on Terry.
Yeah, Tony. And Terry comes
Castrol
up.
Syntax.
Not yet.
He's gonna
And then-
Castrol her Syntax. Yeah.
And then she goes back down and she's sucking on that thing a little more.
WWF the Music Volume 2.
He's gonna music her volume 2.
Yeah, Camelot, which is what Terry does all the time with Val Venis. Yeah.
It came a lot of the wall. Now we have Mankind backstage.
Val Venis and Terry.
No.
X-Pac. European
All
title.
right, that's okay. I'll take X-Pac. European Championship match. Terry Reynolds with Val Venis.
Yes.
Val Venis gets the mic and cuts
It's
a
the
promo
opposite,
about being a
actually. It's
bitch.
Val Venis with Terry Reynolds.
No. Put some respect on it. I'll tell you how I said it into the mic.
What's a
Ladies,
what?
Oh, Tony
show
wrote this.
me the headlights because I'm about to drive you all night long.
What does that mean?
He's like,
I thought Val Venis says, ladies, I'm a fucking goddamn fucker.
Well, you know something, ladies.
when the wood turns on the headlights.
I've been down the hood, dude.
That's the better show, all right? We ain't watching Nitro, all right? We ain't watching the Woodmaster work.
The Woodmaster's right here with Terry Reynolds.
No, this is a bitch and a loser.
Terry is working the Woodmaster.
Hell yeah, brother. You tell him, Tony. This guy fucking knows what he's talking about.
Put some
Headlight guy.
respect on Val's name, brother.
James headlights don't even work.
This is
Oh,
a big
man.
Valboski, brother. Go on.
Yeah. I'm new. X-Pac hits a spin kick, knocks
got one
Val
eye.
Venis slap the hell out.
X-Pac has one eye here still, by the way.
Because his eye is pinked crazy.
Well, fucking China probably fucking rubbed their ass on his fucking face.
Party on his pillow.
We're going to serve a lot of papers, man. JR also says...
Served a lot of papers. It's crazy.
JR says, you know, Terry Reynolds is married to Dustin.
By the way.
Yeah, we know. X-Pac does the Taker line.
I don't know what this was. Lawler says, I smell that what you're cooking. Smell this. JR says, I'd rather not. What?
What, he shit his drawers over there?
That's what I got pink eye.
He's doing the China Mark Henry thing to JR. Rubbing his ass on his face.
Well, X-Pac does the Taker line. He kips up and he almost straight up trips out of the ring.
He almost blows his fucking knee
The eye.
out.
It's
Yeah.
kind of fucked up. Terry trips X-Pac as he goes for the Bronco Buster in the corner. This allows Val to hit a fisherman suplex for a 0 count. X-Pac just
It was a
gets
2
right out of
with the
one,
bridge.
man.
That was his finish.
And he fucked
That
him
was
up.
his finish.
China is now out here
This is
and
crazy.
straight up puts her ass in Terry's face.
And then conserved more papers.
All right. Well, instead of that, she actually shoves Terry to the floor, beast
Dude.
style.
It's a crazy camera angle, too. Like, it's just focused on the match. You see China coming out. China comes around. It's on the hard cam shot. She just walks into the frame and just fucking barrels Terry over. It's insane looking.
So Val Venis then gets out and gets in China's face. And X-Pac dive kicks the shit out of him.
Fucking annihilates him. Yeah, that was awesome.
Now X-Pac and China are putting the boots to Val Venis. Let's go!
They're stomping out
Kick
Val
his fucking
Venis.
ass.
They put the boots to him crazy here.
They stomp him out. The ref calls for the bell. And it's just, whatever. They just leave. They don't care.
Yeah, as they're leaving, you can see X-Pac's fucked up eye, man. And it is
I gotta
real
go back and
bad.
look. I didn't get to see it. I thought,
Yeah, dude, it is awful.
because the tape comes off during the match. I was like, oh, he's okay, I guess.
No way. Yeah, I was like,
Yeah, I'll
whoa,
check
he
it
looks
out, yeah.
crazy. Little pus action going on in there.
Ew, no.
So Val Venis and Terry get in the ring and start kissing.
They're just grinding on each other, just in the match. They don't care that he lost. They're like, I'm fucking right now.
Goldust said, no, you're not. First off.
That's
Second
my
off.
wife. That is my wife.
I'm
He's fucking
coming.
my wife.
Hey, he called the 2-time. So Goldust, music starts playing. Shattered Dreams
opposite.
Productions. Huge fucking pop.
Who is this?
Now, who is this man? Is this Dustin?
What is this going on here?
Goldust says, hey, Val, I told you I'm coming back.
Yeah, I told you he was coming back. And that was it.
Okay.
And Val is just, whoa, what do you mean? I'm going to fuck your
Then he
wife again.
comes from the ceiling. There's cum coming down from the ceiling.
Oh, my God.
I'm pretty sure that's what that was supposed to be or something. I don't know.
You're pretty sure?
Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be like cum.
99% sure.
That was on the run sheet. And then it
Cum
comes
dust.
from the sky. I told you I was going to come.
Yeah, I
He starts
heard that.
coming. Yeah, all
That's
right. I can
awesome.
see where you're going. Yeah, that's fine.
So Mankind is backstage talking about the cage match.
I'm not even
Mankind.
I'm not fucking reading this shit.
Mankind talks about Mark McGuire, and this is the start of Mankind's bits. He's the Bitman stand-up guy.
Did
Talks about Mark McGuire.
Did
Hillary
you say
Clinton.
this one, Tony?
No, I did not. I
Damn
said
it.
Mankind
No
says,
way.
but
No one in their right mind wrote this shit down. Next.
This is
I
worse
You got
actually-
3
Mankind
minutes. You
ever.
took 6. You're
I
done.
actually did write it down.
Wait, you did write it down?
Did write it down. Mankind says 2 things came apparent after Breakdown. Number 1, Mankind swings a mighty chair. And in the 100+ years of wrestling, the people's elbow is the worst move I've ever seen. All right, big bit guy. I'm not going to let the fact that I did a Mark McGuire impression with Ken Shamrock's head, or let the fact that I split the people's eyebrow worse than Bill and Hillary's
You're done.
Clinton's marriage
You're done.
inauguration day,
You're
January 2000, stand in the way of tonight's
You're done.
match with Undertaker and Kane. And that's
Kane
where I
and
give up.
Taker are walking down walking. You're done.
Thank God. Thank God.
Buddy, we're putting the title on you soon. You got to stop with
Please
this.
shut the fuck up, Mankind. Please shut the fuck up.
Holy schmoly. So
Dude,
now it's
speaking
time
of
for the
Mark-
main event.
Mark McGuire, he was on both shows. He's like a big deal here. He's on Nitro and
Fuck
on
yeah.
Raw.
Mark
Oh,
McGuire's
they
the
McGuire.
did
shit.
reference him, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Sammy
the
Sosa.
DDP Goldberg feud. Is Mark McGuire,
Yeah.
Sammy Sosa?
Because he's the home run master, baby. Won't nobody taking over the game
What
like
about
Mark
Bill and
McGuire.
Hillary?
All right, no, we're not. We're done. You're done. Ken Shamrock, Mankind the Rock versus Kane and Undertaker.
So, fucking Shamrock makes his entrance. Mankind comes out, and then they just start fighting.
They're on the same team, by the way.
They are all
Same
the
team.
same.
That was awesome. I thought that was
I
very
love
cool.
that. That was the best part. The beginning part is actually the best part of the match. They start fighting. They split apart from each other. The Rock comes out. The Rock does his fucking entrance. The Rock gets in the ring, and then him and Shamrock start fucking fighting. And then the lights go out, and Undertaker's music hits, and I fucking blacked out, I think.
Dude, I wrote some crazy stuff here. So, The Rock.
I imagine. The Rock hits the rock bottom and wins.
No, come on. Hey, come on. Come
Ruin his
on.
bit. Don't ruin his bit.
Yeah, nah, come on. Hey, look, we're good. The
Got
Rock
that, bro.
hits the rock bottom and wins. Look,
Holy
man, y'all
fuck.
have lost me with the Undertaker and the
Dude.
Rock in the main events of Raw.
Dude.
And where was Triple H in the wheelchair?
He's in the
He-
wheelchair. We never
I
got
couldn't
an
believe
update.
we got. I'll be honest, cannot believe we got a pinfall on this one. Couldn't believe it.
Clean. Quote
Couldn't
unquote.
believe it.
Well, clean enough.
We'll take it.
The more we watch, and I feel like we've said this a lot, but we teeter because I feel like parts of us want to like this era of Undertaker because the Ministry was cool and the theme music was cool, but the more I watch, the more I don't know how cool it was. I don't know if it was cool at all. In fact,
Do you remember?
it might have
Remember we
sucked.
talked about this?
Yeah. What?
And I said that Biker Taker was better.
We were talking about songs. This is different.
Biker Taker's better.
Yeah, you like Kid Rock. Yeah, that's better. I make that make sense. Big Kid Rock
Biker
guy.
Taker's better.
I mean, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
But I think
Last
the
Ride's
Ministry Taker song is the best theme song.
It is fucking hard as fuck. The
It is
Ministry song
crazy.
is fucking.
It is insane.
that shit is hard as
Yeah,
fuck.
it's
It was
insane.
way too hard to give to this. Dude.
Like,
Give me your song, dude.
how
Not for you.
give the Ministry song to the disciple, dude?
He needs a better song, and
He's
yours
in the
is
ministry
his.
of brother.
They should have Brother Brudeye in the room with Dennis Knight.
Oh my god! Just
That's
whoop
what
his
everybody was
ass.
craving. That's what everybody was craving back then. I remember everybody talking about WWF, WCW crossovers and shit. They're like, what if you put the disciple and Dennis Knight?
No.
And Horace Hogan against Stone Cold. Yeah, I think that
That's
was.
what everybody was talking about
I
back in
think
the
you're
day.
right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Val Venis against Hoovy. It was also on my list.
Yeah, I had the disciple against the Rock.
And he goes over. He's Buff Bagwell against Kane.
He beats him with the Stone Cold Stunner or whatever.
What if you just give the disciple and Horace Hogan Rock and Austin's runs?
Just one.
Holy fuck! Horace Hogan Disciple face off WrestleMania 17. Just one.
Oh my god! I was real dialed in back then to what the people wanted, and that's what I remember.
Listen, man, you should keep it up because
circles they were talking about that stuff. Yeah.
You're talking crazy about that.
Whatever you're talking about right now, I would like you to keep it up so I don't have to talk about this fucking match.
Dude, the match is awesome.
Why did The Rock win when it was Kane and Taker fighting at the pay-per-view? I don't understand it, but all right.
Because he's the number one contender.
Yes, he's
one
number
but
one
he doesn't
contender.
get a match for like months because they held up the title forever.
Yeah, well,
The Rock's not going over. The Rock is not going under tonight, dude.
No way.
I'll tell you that, brother.
That Undertaker sucks. There's no way
Dude,
I'm going
like
under.
the entire match is fucking Taker and Kane getting heat on every member of the other team for fucking what feels like 5 minutes
A master plan.
Mankind gets destroyed for 20 minutes here.
It's fucking unbelievable.
Mankind does do a cannonball senton to Kane on the
Off the
outside. I
apron.
remember that. That was cool.
Yeah, that was fucking cool.
But yeah, and then Kane hits a chair headshot on Mankind. Dude,
No DQ
Mankind
for some
takes
reason.
every single. Yeah, no DQ. Well, you know, handicap take Kane and Taker rules. So
Okay,
Kane,
yeah, I guess I do know that. That's fine.
Kane hits the head chair shot on Mankind. Mankind has been getting his ass whooped for 20 minutes. He fucking makes a tag to The Rock. The Rock gets to do the people's elbow, the Rock bottom, and he wins.
Dude.
Yo, that's crazy, man.
The best part of the match legitimately is every time Rock, Shamrock, and Mankind fought each other. Like at one point, like The Rock got tagged in and just clotheslined Shamrock and stomped him out, just fucking to do it.
So The Rock hits the rock bottom on Taker and wins, and Taker's now pissed because Kane was supposed to break it up.
Yes.
Well, why would Kane break it up? Because they have a match coming up on October 18th at Judgment Day for the WWF title.
Well, he's his brother.
Not anymore, dude.
And the show ends with a Taker and Kane stare down, the losers of the match.
You're right.
You
What
are
the
right.
fuck? Anyways.
God damn it, dude. If anybody, please, in the history of the Attitude Era, if you can find a fucking Raw that ends with an Undertaker match that is good, it would be a historic moment in Deadlock history. This fucking run sucks.
DQ.
Shitty promo. No, I was like, you know what? It's so weird. For years, I was like, you know, Paul Bearer is awesome, but like in my mind, Undertaker could talk. What the fuck were they doing with Paul Bearer? Holy fucking shit! Whoever came up with Paul Bearer for Taker was the smartest man alive. Fuck
man.
that! God damn, he can't talk.
He's got a lot to say and no way to say it, man.
He's pontificating. He was the OG pontificator.
You need to wash your ass. Why you say that?
Dennis Knight, strip.
You know what? Now, I was thinking about the Kane Taker good match that ever ended Raw. One time they had an Inferno match, right? Did they not?
They did have an Inferno match, but
was that good? I don't think it was good or not.
Inferno match is cool.
Hand?
Yes.
Oh, my hand.
Burning. Yeah.
Okay.
Which, I mean, that's good, but like, you have to be the most shitty wrestler ever to have a bad Inferno match. The whole gimmick is just you work to the fire. Like, there's not much to do there.
Suplex and the flames go up, yeah.
I think you could argue Kane and Undertaker never had a good match together. Ever.
It wasn't about the match, brother. It was...
Sure. You're right. But,
what is Attitude? Is 97 Attitude Era to you or no?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay.
97 to like fucking
Taker had to have some
17.
matches in 97 that were good because Bret was still there. Vader was rocking.
Didn't we watch a Raw that had Undertaker and Rock and it sucked?
Damn it. This can't be possible. I'm looking.
I'm sure there is because there's got to be, right? But goddamn.
Goddamn.
Like Taker, Shawn, Hell in a Cell was awesome. Right?
But you're talking about Raw main events.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Well, that's just impossible.
There's a SmackDown main event. Mankind and The Rock versus Big Show and Undertaker. Buried Alive.
We watched
match.
that.
Yeah, we did watch that.
And that match is awesome because Stone Cold comes out.
You're right, man.
In the ambulance.
I got nothing. Hold on.
Hold on. Today, Junior. What the
Hold
fuck?
on, I'm looking.
There's got to be, right?
Kane and Undertaker versus Steve Austin and The Rock from December 10, 98. We watched this.
Did we? It definitely sucked.
Oh no, we didn't watch the Intercontinental Title Tournament episode, did we?
I don't think so.
Okay, so there's an IC title tournament, and then the main event is Steve Austin and The Rock versus. No, it's a DQ. No. God damn it!
It doesn't exist, James.
Holy
it doesn't fucking
shit,
exist,
man. This is unbelievable.
It doesn't goddamn exist.
Oh man. How about Brian Adams and Brian Clark versus Kane and Taker from Unforgiven 2001?
That is an unbelievably great match.
I agree.
It was so good that they fired Chronic over it.
We should watch that.
We should.
There's legit nothing. Like I'm looking, like there's legit, like on if you go by cage match,
Yeah.
no, we are in like the 0.8 ratings. So no way. We're so done. Mankind and Steve Austin versus The Rock and The Undertaker.
No. Rock's there. Cancel it out.
SmackDown, maybe he had some better luck.
When SmackDown's around, it's him and Big Show together. And that's the fucking learning tree shit.
Yeah.
Oh, it is the learning tree.
No.
He's super checked out in 2000.
I'm running out, man. I don't think I got anything. That's rough.
Maybe somebody does.
A main event of Raw, and he main evented a ton of these Raws. Kane and Mankind. No, wait. I'm sorry. Steve Austin and The Undertaker versus The Nation.
Which members?
Owen and The Rock. And there's a finish.
The Rock's in it. Got to cancel it.
It's got a finish.
What does it have a rating?
Not like a ton of ratings, but it does have some.
What is the rating?
6.
6 is not bad.
So this is 98. This is
what Raw is this?
August 3rd Raw. 98.
You think we could get away with reviewing this Raw as trying to find one good Undertaker match?
Trying to find the perfect Undertaker match. I think so. I don't see
Raw.
why not. We can at least put it on the sheet.
Yeah, you should write it down. Yeah.
This June 14th, 99 Undertaker match.
With who?
The Rock and Triple H in a 3-way.
No way.
Okay, The Rock, Undertaker, and Triple H. The stipulation is The Rock must win to face Taker for the world title at King of the Ring.
Wait, we watched this show. This match definitely sucked. This is the fucking Corporation Makes a Million match stipulations episode.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
no way,
god!
that match sucked ass.
Oh my god, David vs. Goliath blind date match for a second. No, this whole thing sucks.
Holy schmoly.
I said it might be cool if it was like a number contender for the world title. That might
I
be
remember
a good
Is that the
Sucking.
CEO stuff?
Yeah.
The Austin CEO stuff? I think that's the episode where I said...
No, this is... I think it's right before. I think this is Corporation are just doing bullshit for some reason.
No,
or is it?
Austin
No,
was
maybe it is CEO stuff.
Austin
yeah.
was at the headquarters.
Oh my
That's
god!
right. Yes.
And then the corporation was running.
Holy
Holy shit.
schmoly.
Sorry, I brought the memories
No,
back.
that match. That show was fucking horrible, Tony.
Oh, man. Okay, well, I got this one saved.
We have been standing corrected because
So,
the Undertaker has not had a good match.
If you can find one
Main
good
event.
Raw Undertaker main event,
We can maybe
in the
do this
history of
match
his
for
career,
Watch This or something.
Yeah. That's just watch this now. Watch this for Undertaker.
We will find the match.
We have the quest. We just watch every Undertaker match from Raw until we find a good one.
I'll pin that.
All right.
There
you go. That was WWF Raw. I had fun watching it. I had more fun watching this show than the last 2 hours of Nitro. Just because the fucking Disciple showed up.
I love
Morris.
Nitro. I'm on the complete opposite side. I felt like there was nothing outside of the Austin stuff.